What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Danny-O. Let's go. And we're back at it again with episode number 13. If you're it's your first time here, thank you for tuning in. If you're returning, we appreciate your continued support and love and helping our community grow and our channel grow. Man, so much on the menu today, right? Ravensburg has spoken. We have new set card reveals, set champs, the last set champs that just passed, a huge tournament that is around the corner. So much going on. I'm accompanied by Cesar, Hector, Eddie, Ethan, Carlos. Man, we're basically all here, huh? That's crazy. We're missing one, but it's all right. So, without further ado, this is the Lorcana Cookout.
Yo. All right, so we got some Lorcana news, guys. I'm sure most of you guys already know, but for anyone that doesn't, um, as you guys know, we had an episode last week regarding the controversies that happened in Melbourne. So there was some justice out of there. We did hear that Clement, I think that's how his name is, was, I don't know if he's banned or anything, but they didn't really say what happened to him, but they said it subliminally by posting the list of who's going to Worlds, and he is not on that list. So Ben Simmons got the Worlds pass down, and they gave the guy he played on stream that he sharked the broom, the whole meme. They gave Jesse a golden Mickey. Obviously that's great news. That's showing that they're listening and that they did something. But you know, just quick on it, but it actually is a pretty big deal. So I think we're all happy about that.
Oh, definitely right.
Yeah.
I think it's great, right? Like Ravensburg is showing that we won't stand for this type of sharking,
Yeah.
cheating. That if we do deem it worthy, yeah, you'll get your Worlds invite taken away. Um, I think like if they were able to, they should have did it not right there, but I guess yeah, right there. But like they shouldn't have gave him because he got a Mickey, right?
Yeah. So I
Yeah, so he's
mean,
still 20 grand in the pocket, but I think they should have made the decision right there. It should have been handled right there, and it could have been a little bit more like nope, no Mickey for you, right? But still, justice has been served. I'm glad that they did something about it, and I think the community was a big part of it because I don't think we would have stood for that.
yeah. I mean, I was
Yeah.
watching the video because obviously I wasn't in it, so I watched it to hear what you guys said and obviously what was said in the video. But you were mentioning about like obviously the head judge for sure should be watching, especially if we're close to like the semifinals and stuff. But as far as like the Twitch chat and stuff, I mean, from what it seems like, it doesn't seem like they paid too much attention to the Twitch chat. So, I mean, maybe that's something they can start trying to improve on. But, I mean, from what it seems like from the streams, it doesn't seem like they really pay too much attention to like the Twitch chat and stuff. So, going off of that can be a little bit hard. But for sure, I mean, if the head judge was there, but obviously, if it wasn't ever even escalated to him, then he wouldn't have known. But like you said,
No official judge program hurts it too.
yeah, no, 100%. But obviously, we already
Because like
talked.
if it's going to the point where like the whole Twitch is going like, no, that's not the way, that's not the way, and then that's what they're leaning on. It's like, you know what I mean? Like you go to a soccer game and then the referees, and it's because the whole crowd is chanting like boo off a call, and then it's like, oh well, everyone's saying boo, so then maybe, like, but the judges and the ref should already like know how it's supposed to be, which that is a lack of Ravensburger not applying the judge program the way it's supposed to be. And I say this because we have a great in Phil, as you guys know, we have a great judge here in Phil, but I had some experiences with some other judges where um uh, it's definitely very questionable. And I'm confused how
Yeah,
they even got the judge.
I mean, it's just crazy. Like when it's like semifinals like that, like for the head judge to not be paying attention to both games, like it's kind of
That's
that to
pretty
me is
crazy.
a little bit crazy. Like at that point, it's only two
And what is
games.
he doing?
It's only two games. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's only two games you need to watch. So, but enough about that. Other Lorcana news, card reveals. Obviously, that'll probably be like a majority part of our video, so we'll talk about that a little bit later. And then we finally got Duel Inc. news. They did state how that works. I think it works for the way that majority of people wanted. That way they can push certain colors. So dual ink, if you have a green blue card, you can only use that card in a green blue deck. You can't use it in any green deck or any blue deck. So obviously that limits that specific card to a specific deck. So that kind of sucks. But at least I know everyone in Lorcana is tired of seeing, red, purple on top, red, blue on top. So at least this way they should be able to push the other colors a little bit harder if they really want to. We'll talk about the card reveals. It seems a little lackluster right now, but we'll get to that a little later. With that being said, we'll talk about the last weekend of set champs and how it went for everybody that did play. So we'll start with Eddie. Did you get a chance to play for the set champs?
No, not this time. Unfortunately, didn't have a chance to represent myself one more time. I really wanted one more opportunity, but yeah, I just fell short of having that last opportunity. Pretty much chose to watch the Super Bowl, and have that share that event with my family. It's like a tradition in my household. So, yeah, no participation for me. I was, still like practicing on local, still playing, testing like I was gonna compete, but no, I just play for fun.
You're still winner in my books, bro. Don't worry.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah. What about you, Danny?
I did not participate in any set champs. I had so much IRL stuff going on, so it's all good. It's always next set. A lot of stuff looks promising with these new card reveals, so we'll see what's up.
Yeah, me and Hector have to thank you for not showing up. Actually, you and Eddie. So we might have not gotten in. But anyways, Carlos.
Yeah, I went to the one that I guess the rest of us went to, at Drewby's. But I got team killed by Ethan. But it was a good match.
That bastard. No.
Nah, it was a good match. He sacked me in one game, that's for sure. But basically, yeah, I didn't top. I think I got like 12th place or something. I don't even know. My record ended up being like 1-1-3 or something. But yeah.
Cool. What was Eddie on? What was Ethan on?
He went to his favorite deck. He went to Green Steel.
Oh yes.
Crazy.
He's the new Green Steel guy.
Yeah, I was bored and I wanted to see how
it feels.
how the deck played, and I should have played it last set when it was better because the deck does not feel very good right now.
How overpowered the bird is, right?
I think in the format last set it was pretty good, but this format does not feel very strong. Yeah. Especially like when you play versus 3 purple steel and they just fire the cannons your bird. So yeah, it was interesting. It was an interesting time to play it. Yeah, nothing crazy. I probably should have stuck to Amber Steel because that's what I've been playing most of the set. But nothing crazy. Didn't top. Played a best of 1 the last round with the guy who played you in the finals. He was on Purple Steel locations. He was a local from TDK. And yeah, it was a turn 1 location, turn 2 crazy stuff, and then I lost by turn 5, and I was like, oh, this game's over. So I lost the best of 1, and then yeah, that was the end of that. So
I just realized Cody beat you to get in, and then he beat me in top 8, and then we got playing Cesar. So Cesar got revenge for both those, I guess.
Yeah, it was yeah, the Purple Steel locations. I thought I had a good spot. He had 2 cards in hand, and I got rid of 1 with a discard effect, and it was a dock. So I was like, he has 1 card in hand, so he probably has another dock, and he drew into another one off of that. So that was pretty crazy. So cool stuff.
All right. How about you, Hector? How'd it go? Did you play at 2, just 1, or?
So the goal was to just get my 4th scar, because apparently getting that 4th scar was the one that was the hardest. I got the scar. I went to Jubies. I just played Blue Steel. I got the scar. I ended up playing like 1 RA matchup. That's the one I took an L in 2-0. So I realized my build was really bad in 2 RA because I also tested with Kenny. He was 2-0ing me all the time too. So I gotta just maybe fix the build a little bit for that. But it was good. I got the 4 scar. I went to top 8, and also I faced the Cody, which is a Purple Steel guy. Out of everyone, he didn't want to face me because he's like, you're probably the one that has a pretty good chance. And then I felt really confident. But if I don't see Hook, I needed to see my 1 drop, and he was on the play because he was a high receive too. It was gonna be rough, but I was really worried about that he was on the play. The fact that I didn't see my 1 drops. he got the win, and then but I was okay. I'm glad he got a mat. He ended up getting a mat, which they didn't have. Yeah, so I'm very happy for them. I honestly wasn't going for too greedy. Like it would have been nice to get another mat, but I was just trying to get my first scar, and it happened. And then it's okay.
And
It was fun.
and it was
It
on
was fun
purple
seeing
steel
a lot of
location,
people there.
right?
Huh?
He was on
Hey, you
purple
got
steel
the case
location.
there?
Yeah, it was a purple steel location. Yeah, Cody. Yeah, shout out to you, man. It was good. Good
Yeah,
deck.
and I want to build off that. Him and his wife both topped, and his wife got her first promo, like her actual first top with the promo. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, I remember when after we played the best of one, he was like, I don't really want the scar, I just really want the mat. So he had to really get those last 2 wins in, and he got them both. So he got the mat. So it was really sick to close it out and get that mat.
Yeah.
It really worked
Good
out
for you.
for them.
Yeah.
Congrats
Good on
to
you,
the team.
Cody. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
yeah,
Good
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Talking about them, we'll talk a little bit about. I think her name is Ashley, right? Ashley. Yeah, she almost
Ashley,
cooked me, dude. I almost vomited. I want to throw up, but I'll talk about that a little
Tell
bit
us,
right
tell
now.
us what happened. What
I'll
happened
talk,
in your?
talk a little bit about that right now. But yeah, anyways,
He didn't unga boonga hard enough. That's
yeah.
why he got a little too close. You know.
So anyways, I did get to play this weekend. Finally, my second set champs. I want to thank my wonderful wife for dealing with the kids and me escaping for a couple hours. But and then I want to thank Eddie, Danny, I think Joanne, everybody that decided not to no show because I drove an hour and a half, and if I wasn't able to play, I would have also thrown up. So I'm glad I was able to play. But anyways, I went back to my roots. I played Red Blue. I played the ding a little Loyalist. No, I'm kidding. I didn't play that. Just played OG Red Blue, and not gonna dive into it too much. But like round 1, I think I played Blue Steel. Person hasn't played in forever. Then I played Amber Steel, the person that James told to bring a list, and he cooked them. And then I played I played against round 3. I played against and then round 3 I played against. What did I play against? I think it was red purple. Yeah, because it was only 5 rounds. Played against red purple. Honestly, I could have ID'd from there, but I wanted the highest seed, and I'm a fiend, so I want to play. So I played it out. Unfortunately, I won 1. Won't talk about that game too much because it's just a
Hey, shout out to Gretchen though. I want to talk about because shout out to Gretchen because she's like, all right, she would have obviously like an ID and she like earned her ID, right? Like she ended up still IDing you in a way, like getting the split. So it was pretty cool for her, and she ended up getting her second scar with a spicy Shere Khan in her RA.
Yeah.
So it's always, she was really good that whole tournament. She was actually like putting in work.
Yeah. No, I mean, I feel bad, but
I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah, I feel bad, but I made everybody earn their spot because then I played against. I played against the purple steel guy first. I don't know what his name is, and then I won 1 against him. Honestly, kind of happy about that. And then round 4, I played Gretchen, red purple, 1-1. And then I just played against, I don't know his name, but
Luis Amber Ruby original.
Ruby, and I felt bad because. Like if I 2-0'd him, like I for sure get first seed.
Hybrid, right?
Who?
It's hybrid.
Yeah, hybrid. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he's on back. He was on Mufasa or what?
Yep.
Yeah, he was on Ruby Amber.
So I felt
the
bad.
Thing though, it was like they were just playing for a higher seed because even whoever they were in position that if someone lost, they were still gonna top.
Yeah, that's
that's
what I'm saying. That's why I didn't feel that bad because I'm like, dude, I'm counting it, and you should make it in even if I 2-0 you or I get 2-0'd. So I was like, I'm just gonna take the risk. Sorry, if I knock you out, but I'm greedy, so let's play it out. So I 2-0 him and I get first seed. We play top 8. I play Amber Steel songs, Ashley. I think I cooked her game 1, but game 2 it was a non-game. I missed turn 2 ramp, and she kills me in 3 turns. Like literally, I think the lore went from 2 to 7 to 16, and I was dead. Like I was just like there. I literally couldn't do anything that game. Like there's nothing different I could have done because I even shipped 7 back, and I guess I could have shuffled better. I don't know, but and then game 3 she almost like cooked me, bro. She like went like Robin Hood, and then she did the right call. You know those calls are always like iffy. I'm sure from you guys coming Amber Steel players. She decided to wheel like an early wheel through like a 3-card hand, which was weird because I also only threw like a 3-card hand, but it worked out for her because I threw some decent cards. And then she like from that wheel the next turn she goes Daisy, 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 Robin Hood, and then I like can't really do much. I forgot what I do, and then she shifts Robin Hood after I pass again, and then quest with the 3 daisies, I did not think that you can put the card back to the bottom. So she sees me put a Sisu in my hand with a daisy and then 3 other cards, and then she sings wheel and she hits all 3 of my big Sisus. So they all go to the discard. I'm like, dude, I'm about to throw up. Luckily, I drew into a B prep. I B prep her, but then it goes to like, dude, I'm about to get milled. So I'm like searching. I'm like, and then she like shifts a big Cindy after I something happens, but she ends up playing a big Cindy or shifts it, and I'm like, all right, I have to like vision, and like either kill her with dime, or find Maleficent. To Maleficent that so she can't sing wheel, hard cast wheel, and then I'm just dead. So I find the dime. Luckily, well, I found both of them, so I wasn't like that lucky. I had one out or the other, and I just kill her, OTK her because I think I was like at 4 lore. So
Were
that
you
happened.
You were on your own brew? You had dime?
Yeah, I had them. Yeah, I had all.
You were just like on your home brew. Okay.
Yeah, and then
There was a good amount of skill there.
I was playing OG Red Blue, and then round top 4 I played against another Amber Steel. Does that guy have a Mickey? I heard some people saying he had a Mickey or something like that.
No.
He's just that's one.
Robbie? No, Robbie. But he's a good Amber Steel player. That's
Yeah, it was pretty good. He got a little bit unlucky. He was playing the Queen package, so he sung wheel on me like twice on turn 2. But I told him. I mean, it's just a rough matchup. And then finals was the location again, dude. Turn 1 he goes like location. Turn 2 he goes like I don't know, but by turn 3 he had like 6 locations on board. I'm like, dude, how the hell am I gonna get out of this? I think Carlos came and looked at it and he was like, dude, what the hell? And I'm like,
yeah, I thought you were gonna lose that one too. I was confused.
Yeah,
I saw that.
I thought I was gonna lose that
had 6
too.
locations, had like 4 ink, and he had like 1 other character on board.
Yeah, I'm
And
like,
I was like, dude, what?
yeah, I'm like,
I was
dude,
like,
how
all
the
right,
hell
so
do I
he's
win
gonna
this?
lose game 1.
Yeah, I'm like, how the hell do I win this? But I did put 4 Mauis in for the same reason. I thought I was gonna face a lot of Dingsless, and I was just expecting a lot of locations like Manners in general for Red Blue, and then I was expecting libraries. So I was like, I'm just gonna go max on Mauis. So it worked out. I ended up seeing like 3 of my Mauis, and then I just ended up wiping out his whole board. I put Shark down. Shark basically eats all the locations, and then I ended up just killing all his locations, and he just lost tempo. And then game 2, I forgot exactly what happened. Oh, I think I also drew like 2-3 Mauis, but I mean at that point it's not luck. Like I put in the 4 Mauis for that reason. He like 2 locations. John Silver quest with John Silver. I put Rush Maui, kill his John Silver, and at that point, he just ran out of value again. So I got the tool right there, and then got the champion mat. Happy because I did it. Got to play 2, and the cool thing is they gave me star credit, so I got for my green steel. When I play green steel, I got myself a little
the D23 one.
D23
Can't really see
or
it,
so.
but
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Pull it back. There you go.
So,
Now we can see it. Yeah.
So I was able to get with star credit a D23 or so there. So.
I need a 4th one. Just saying.
Here you go, bro. They have another one if you want to buy it there.
There's a lot of steel there.
Yeah. So
There's a
that
lot
was
of
pretty
steel
cool.
that day.
But that was my experience. So fun.
Yeah. Just a few more touches on like set champs. I definitely got to play some really fun games versus like Hector for sure. Like we played twice at 2 different tournaments, and one was at TK. Yeah. One was at TK and was like the final round, and it was like a win. Like we had to play it out.
Yeah.
And we both split, but it was like a super intense game. I think like I had a big Cine on board. Hector had no cards in hand, and like everyone's watching. He flips the top card. It's a let it go. It was pretty sick. It was pretty crazy. But we ended up like splitting that. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. And then we had a good time at the light where we played a best of 1, and it was a really intense best of 1. And but he ended up getting it, and then so we made a joke.
It was literally like a 34-minute best of 1, dude.
Yeah.
But we're like, it's funny because we were not even like originally. Obviously, we have the tool, so we're regardless, we're gonna play best of 1, whoever, you know. But what's funny is that even if we wanted to play game 2, we probably couldn't.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even matter.
So
he had like 10, 12 characters on board, and I had like a double Cogsworth and a Pyros. So we're just like at a death stare. I was like, well, Ethan's like, I can quest from like 4 lord to like 14, but I lose my whole board after that.
Yeah.
And Pyros just restand everything.
Yeah.
So he's like, and then he already had gotten rid of 3 strength of a raging fires. He's like, no, I think you just got it, because it was like why break the brains at that point. It was interesting. It was for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
So-
a fun
It was
game.
just
For
such a crazy game.
So talking about that, I also want to say congrats to one Ashley, because I don't know, she was what's it called?
She was the best Amber Steel player in that room.
Not only that, she said she was nervous to play me. I don't know why she was nervous to play me, but that too, and then like just congrats to her, because she said that was her first time winning it, and then too, like I said, actually, like Hector said, play out a majority of her games, and then I told her, I said, dude, like even though you lost this like match right here, like I wouldn't be that upset about losing. Like you almost took the win for me, like the complete set win, and that's a very unfavored matchup for you. I said so, like,
And you were on the play.
and I was on the play, so I was like,
It was
I
really
get
cool.
it. It sucks that you lost. I said, but like, it was like incredible performance. Like I was like I almost like I was thinking to myself like, dude, I'm about to lose this match. Like I played for seeding and I'm about to lose this match. I'm like,
For a minute there, yeah,
Yeah.
I thought so too.
yeah. So I mean, congrats to her. And then another thing I want to say, just because I'm a fiend and I guess I'm an a-hole, but guys, if people do not want to split, don't get mad at them. Like some people just want to play it out, especially when it comes to seeding, and I'm one of those people. Like if I want to play it out, don't get upset about it. You know, it's part of the game. It's not that I'm trying to be a hole. I just want to increase, and I'm sure everyone that does it wants to increase their chances to win the whole tournament. Obviously, if it wasn't for seeding, 100% I'm gonna just split because I get no advantage from it. But when it comes to seeding, I mean, obviously, like higher seeding, let's not ignore the fact that in this game, going first does give you a pretty big advantage majority of the time. Not to say you can't win going second, but yeah. So let's just try to take away, because I see it everywhere too. Like everywhere, like I saw it on Facebook posts, like and Twitter posts saying like, "Oh, I didn't want to split for seeding, and my opponent got mad." I think Moyen was talking about it in the podcast too, that one of his worst experience was because he didn't want to split for seeding, and the whole time his opponent was like sighing and like shaking his head because he had to play it out and stuff like that. And it's just like, man, like you're not deserved the win, you know. Like if, especially if there's like seeding on the line, like there's like, it's not being an a-hole, it's the other person just wants a better shot. So I just want to highlight that. So if you're like Hector and you're a beast and you can win on the draw going into top 8, then split. But me, I don't want to risk it. So
Yeah, maybe I guess our boy shouldn't have split the last round too, James. He bubbled out, so maybe you should have played for the 2-0 or something.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
like,
so me
Unlucky.
and him we faced in the last round, to give people perspective. We faced in the last round. We did the math, and we knew one person was gonna get screwed over, like probably most likely. It was already like 15, 20 minutes in, so we were not gonna play. We already had ID'd, and then James was like, "Dang, I got screwed over. I probably should have like played this and that, but like it makes sense to not to." But he was on Amber Steel, the fast version, and then I was on Blue Steel, lowered to the ground. So I was telling him like, dude, most likely, like really good scenario, you probably split with me.
Yep.
Like, I mean, yeah, well, he's like, there's a world where I beat you. I'm like, yeah, technically speaking, yeah, there's a world where I like probably break twice, right?
but there's a higher chance
But
that
we
you
were
two
putting
owe
that,
him.
there was still that slight chance that if we split, I felt like I was doing her a favor, not like to talking smack, just dex wise. Because I felt like it was doing a favor because I felt like if we split and you don't get ninth, you're the one that gets in, then we both get in. Because I told him I don't really care about the higher seed, like, because if I go second, then like I have like going second cards for my mulligans like a little differently, so I'll be fine. But it was just more about trying to get us both in. And I was like, I could have just gone like played you like wanting like really try hard to you and then get the higher seed. But I was trying to get both of us in, and then he ended up getting ninth. But he did tell me it wasn't because of our match. He's like, it's because I got 2-0'd in a mirror to a guy that he didn't feel like he should have gone 2-0'd by, just because the guy hadn't played for a while, which is fair, right? So yeah, hey, James, your Facebook post worked. He probably looked at it, he saw your post. He's like, he's right. This deck is good, and then he learned it, and then they became the master. What was that saying? This teacher became the student, whatever.
He became
You
a
know,
master,
whatever saying I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just in those scenarios, like, I just, like, I literally feel like throwing up when, like, I'm, like, in that scenario. Obviously, like, we're homies, so, like, I probably would have taken the split there, too, but, like, even, like, when you're not homies and you've agreed to split to not be a a-hole, and then you see yourself bubble and the other person make it in, like, dude, it just makes you sick to your stomach, bro. Like, I'd rather not take that chance.
Me and Ethan had to play because we were in that scenario, but we played it out because we
Which is
really
what
felt
it,
like one of us were going to get screwed over, so.
yeah.
But
That's
we have
all-
all these card reviews, which is fun.
Yeah. So,
A
anyways,
bunch of card reviews to talk about. Hope you guys had a great set champ season, by the way, guys. But we gotta look into the future.
Yep,
And-
we gotta
and
wait a whole month.
and
A
hopefully you
whole
guys
month and a
enjoy
half.
the.
Oh,
Duel
And
Inc.
hopefully you guys enjoy the new set champs. Oh, I wanted to mention something that I think the Forbidden Mountain said it in their videos in case you guys don't watch it or anyone watching this video doesn't watch it. So apparently the 40 promos that are coming in the set champs, apparently they're not, from what they read it and the way they read it, apparently they're not the full art promos, non-foil.
they're these. They're like normal promos, like this, or like they're normal cards, like the ones that you have on your screen. I think.
So I think it has the same. I think it has the same art, but it's like still cut into it like this. It doesn't extend out to the borders, so it
Yeah.
still has the borders and stuff, but it has the same art
Okay, that's
in that
cool.
little thing. So that's cool. I mean, if it is like that, it makes it a little bit better. That way, it's not like all the same. But I thought that was kind of good news because it wasn't the full art promo that I thought. So some people
that's
might
cool.
not be happy about it, but I'm a little bit happier about that. So
Yes.
that's pretty cool. Anyways, onto the reveals, guys. Since we haven't, I thought we had, but my folks right here are telling me that we haven't showed any cards. We're gonna talk about the cards.
By the way, guys, if we are missing one member, is because we banned him from this episode because he was gonna say that every
He's
card
gonna
here
say
is
that
in-
this Moana right here, the one from the
No,
movie,
there was no point in having
is
him on
cracked.
He's
gonna say
always
it's
on
Okay,
cracked.
I'll save you guys. I'll save you guys the trouble.
Yeah.
James says all these cards are good.
No.
James is-
No. He doesn't say they're good. He says
They're-
they're
they're
absolutely
not
cracked.
cool.
He says they're
It's like
cracked. It's
two
not
are
good.
good.
It's not good.
He
It's
just-
like
he
this
just-
card is absolute gas.
He
And
just hypes him up.
We'll get it. Well, I like the other one, the purple steel one.
Yeah, we'll
those
get to
cards
We'll
look
get into it. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see what
So-
we
Okay,
So
let's
first
go.
up, the promo Moana. Quick thoughts. Do we all agree this is mid?
Yeah,
Or
those
even
cards
less than
are-
mid? Moana.
Those cards are-
Three cost
Look at
Moana Sapphire 1/6 quest for 1. Very vanilla booty in my
I
opinion.
think for vanilla, it has to be cracked stats, or it better be a good ship, right? That where you're forced to play it.
Yeah,
For
it's
some
booty in
reason.
my opinion, but let's zoom into this one because it's all small for whatever reason. Right here, and it's kind of blurry, but we'll try to work with it. All these ads. Hopefully, we don't get nothing scary that pops up right here. Anyways, Bolt 5 costs. One of our first duel links that we'll talk about. So Amber Steel, like I mentioned before, you have to play this in an Amber Steel deck. It's a 5 cost shift 3, a 3/5 that quest for 2 with the reads whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, this character gain 1 lore for each other undamaged character you have in play. Tap this, banish another what's it called? Effect. Tap this to banish chosen illusion character. I feel like this card could be decent. I don't think it's bad. What do you guys think?
If it doesn't have a 1-drop, the card's booty. Actually, just booty.
I mean,
But
you
it
know,
does
the
have
two-drop.
the steel.
No, it has a 2-drop.
It has two drops. That's an
Yeah.
amber one and a steel
Like,
one.
If it needs a like for it to be like really really solid, I mean it depends on what the 2-drop stats are because I haven't seen those cards, but I think this card is like that card's booty. This card is his cheeks.
I think the issue is that Amber Steel's value in characters is so good that it's really hard to be playing shift targeted small ones if they're not also really good, right? And if you are gonna play those little ones, then the card you're shifting, which is in this one the one we're talking about, it better be really good.
Or
So is
like
it
you
good
said,
enough to be playing vanilla or little value characters when Amber Steel has such powerful characters on 1-drop, 2-drop? You know, is it worth cutting those to play a little one to play this? Is the question.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
in the
'cause,
song package, Amber Steel, I don't think
I
so.
mean-
I think this can.
I mean,
work
are you
pretty
gonna play?
decent
If
in
you're gonna
aggro.
go into a package, are you? I like Tiana and Simba better.
yeah,
Not just me.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna play any type of spicy shift package, it's probably gonna be that over
I
that.
think
over this
I
one.
think Simba is the
Tiana?
right now
What
currently
Tiana shift?
the better option.
There's a Tiana shift.
There's no Tiana shift.
Not a shift. Oh,
But
she's not a
there's-
No,
shift.
she's not a shift.
No.
The
The legendary.
The Simba, sure, but
yeah.
I mean, this is
But I'd rather play both of those characters before I play this, right? Like the both.
Yeah.
At least me. That's just me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're looking at Simba, Queen, what?
Robin Hood.
I'd rather play the Queen package.
Yeah.
even
Queen
in
is better.
even in
Yeah.
aggro. I feel like this
Cheetah,
is-
right? Like,
I feel like this would be decent in like James's aggro list. Like
Yeah, I was
It-
gonna say like this seems like the archetype of a more like low to the ground amber steel
Yeah.
strategy.
every time you're ready,
You know?
every character you have in play that's not damaged, you just gain a lore. Like I'm not saying this card's broken, but I say like in a aggro list, I think it's better.
It's
Yeah.
definitely not the song control version, but yeah, like you said, it's probably an aggro version deck.
I mean, this
Isn't the
body's
symbol better in the aggro version? And you just stand your
well,
characters?
one it's uninkable, and then two, I guess you can stand your characters, but I mean, if you bodyguard and then shift this, like you're gonna get more lore from this than the Simba. Like at
Yeah,
once.
like
But then you're
Doc-
like one
shifting,
burst.
right?
Well-
So you're shifting, so you're not going wider. You have to waste one to shift, so that's already you not going wider. And that means you're playing the little one, which is a what static type of like.
Yeah.
just a
The one
super
that's
vanilla,
probably
no?
playable, it's the 2-drop. It's a 1/3 that when it quests, it allows you to dig, you draw, and then discard. That's probably the shift target,
I don't
at least
know.
of what we've seen so
I-
far.
Ultimate decision, just so we can move on. I say this sees French play in aggro like Amber Steel. I think I think it can be slotted in.
Bait.
Yeah.
What's an illusion character? Do we know that?
Illusion. Those are the
It's
vanished
like-
characters. Those are the vanished characters.
They're the new ones. Yeah. All the ones
Okay.
that are vanished. Yeah. So the
So-
Iago, the Raja.
So we'll move on. Let me zoom out because
Yeah.
not all cards are this
Good call.
tiny.
Booty.
Going
It is
on.
booty.
We'll go Mittens, 5 cost and inkable, 4/5, quest for 2, bodyguard. Once during your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, your other characters with bodyguard get 1 lore this turn. I would say it's kind of cheeks.
It is kind of cheeks, but you can do like if you really want to go like a fun deck, like when people would do the bodyguard route, like they had like the Hercules, you had the Donalds, you had all the bodyguards you can have in Steel and summon Amber, and then you can pop this. But it's just it's for a fun deck, I think.
Bring
a
back
fun card.
that bring
think
back that set 1 item, the Mouseketeer thing or whatever, the
Oh,
bodyguard one.
That's a draw.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But outside of that, I think it's just like Danny said, fun card.
I think the stats are good though, but it just
Uninkable
I don't-
hurts it a
yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
I don't
Uninkables
think
just
it'll
hurt so
be-
much, bro. And like the more card gets, I feel like the more we get more card reveals and more we get more uninkables, like the uninkables gonna keep hurting worse and worse every time. Because now we have like a lot of uninkables to choose from, so your uninkable has to be really good to put it in.
Right.
Let me give you this perspective. Because if it's a bodyguard build, it ends up being Amber Steel for the most part because it has the most. Chen Po is a 4/7, same 5-drop, but it's inkable. Just think about that.
Yeah, Chimpo's correct.
Quest for 1 less, but I don't think you care if your bodyguard quests that much.
It's a
that
4/7.
big. Yeah, that's what I'm
It's a
saying. If it's
4/7.
that big, I don't think you care.
Even if I'm going
Yeah,
like
it's
a
not
bodyguard
playable.
deck, am I really putting this one?
Uh,
Low key, probably not.
Let's start.
Also Pluto.
Let's
right?
start some.
Pluto is a 5/5.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's start some controversy. The turtle,
No.
2 cost. The can't even say his name. Troubadour.
Troubadour.
The Troubadour.
1/3. Quest for 1. Resist +1. Singer 4. So basically an Ursula, in a sense.
Vanessa.
You can. Oh, Vanessa. Well, it's Vanessa Ursula, right?
Yeah.
So it's basically a Vanessa
Amber.
that you can only play in Amber Steel. I think this card. I get it, the Rapunzel value. But like, you can't double storm this to kill this like you can Vanessa if you really want to. You can't like double swing at it with 2/2s if you want to. Like, it specifically needs to be like a fox or something. Like, it's just gonna be a lot harder to kill like this. You need for sure the four strength, or I guess you can double swing at it with 2/2s. But would that even kill it? No, right? That'll do 1 damage. No, that won't kill it. So I think killing this thing is a lot harder. Now for the Rapunzel, obviously, the Vanessa is a better target. But I think you want just your Singer 4 to live. So I think this is going to be a lot harder to remove in general. So this is why I think it's better. Just the fact that it's going to be a lot harder to remove. But you guys can say your opinion. So I think this card will see. It just depends whether people think it's better than Vanessa or not. If they think it's better, then it's going to see a lot of play. If they don't, then it's not going to see any play. Like, they're going to replace each other.
Like a Calhoun and Shmi into this still doesn't kill it either, just because that resist 1.
It's not Vanessa either, though, to be fair, right? If I'm hitting with Smear Cajon, that also doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't kill you either.
I mean, me and Calhoun will kill it. Like,
Yeah.
They have to double. They have to,
Also,
yeah,
they have to
this
send
time
both.
Smear Cajon on it.
yeah, I
It's
know.
not a 1v1.
It's not unkillable.
Yeah, no. I think this card is like whatever. I'd still prefer like I see your point that like the double storm doesn't kill it, but like to be fair, in those situations or those scenarios where they double storm your 2-drop, I think I'm okay with that because that's gonna be what 3 of them down or 2 of them down, 2 of those songs down. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah, but either way, now there's 2 down and it still doesn't die. Like I haven't really played Amber Steel, but like one thing is like when I see Vanessa on board, like it's a threat. And playing Steel, I mean, obviously if you're playing Red, either one, they both die either way. But if you're playing Steel, like
Yeah.
I think
how the heck am I
I think
killing
it's
this
just
with
saying
Steel?
that- he's just saying that they're using two. You're using two of your one
Like,
of your best,
Good
one of
songs.
your
Yeah,
good-
you're doing 2 of your best songs to kill a Vanessa.
Yeah,
It's like
top.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, so
No,
it's kind of rough.
I get what you're
Can
saying,
we
but
talk about? Can we talk about a possible build where you do 4 Vanessas, you play
Yeah.
2 of these turtles,
Yeah, you
you
can
have
just play
6, and
both,
you play
too.
4 Long King Zeus?
It's still good.
Yep. Yeah. I
I,
mean,
I like it in that scenario.
you have to have again. You need more songs. I think
Yeah,
right
more
now, like
4-cost
the
songs.
songs, yeah, more 4-cost songs that are actually like worth playing.
Yeah.
Currently, there aren't very many, so it's just Zeus, I think.
Like if like Shark is running around everywhere, like there's a lot of like 5-6 shielders. Like I can see myself as an Amber Steel like a Steel Song classic.
playing 6
Go
Vanessas.
to like 6 of these and 4 Long King Zeus.
Mhm.
And I'm like, it's a consistent. I'm gonna Long King Zeus you on turn 3 every time.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't think that's bad.
No,
I
No,
mean,
yeah.
I'm playing 4 Zeus right
If
now.
the format is mid-rangey, right, where they start dropping
Yeah.
like 5 shielders, like, I'm like, all right, well, that's scary. Like if they're putting out more copies of Vanessa, that's scary. That's a
Yeah.
highlight.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
But
No.
yeah, overall,
I mean, because they both have the pros and
More
cons to
headache.
resist, right?
yeah.
I know Caesar said like it takes double to remove it. It would take like 2 let the storm, like 2 let the stormage doesn't kill this, but it will the Vanessa. Is people like? Is Vanessa really she's cool? She's a threat, but is she a threat to where people are wasting 2 cards on her? Ever?
Any of these
No,
singers-
rarely.
I'm not double cannon Vanessa.
Rarely.
It's just the swinging too. It just makes it worse. Like swinging into the Vanessa
But
also
your
makes it worse.
tutus, maybe. Like who's playing tutus?
No, but yeah, I would say like, I mean, I'll say my bit real quick. Like, I think Vanessa's still just better because you have way more flexibility with the Rapunzel play. A lot of times, sometimes the only singer I have is like a Vanessa, and let's say, and like this happens more than a few times where I let the Storm Rage my Vanessa to then play Rapunzel because I'm digging for like one more inkable. You know, if I can't let the Storm Rage my Troubadour, that's less value. So it's like
Yeah,
it's
that's
a
true.
weird play, but I just have way more flexibility with Vanessa, and I
Yeah.
do get that this is more like sticky than Vanessa, like in some matches, but Vanessa is just still too flexible. You want that 1/4 to just swing into like a Smee, swing into a Calhoun to then punish her with a Rapunzel.
Yeah. No, that's true.
It's
I
not-
forgot about the storm play. I wasn't thinking the fact that that will also put you only at 1 damage, so you're losing a card draw there.
Or
Also, the weird example, 5-drop bell, move counters. It can move up to how many counters?
3.
3. So
You
I
can't
They're
play
probably not
this.
gonna happen, but little stuff like that does matter,
Yeah.
right? Little
Yeah.
red stuff
Oh,
like that.
Rapunzel.
Vanessa, you
Bell.
can't do that and then be like, well, I dropped 3 out Rapunzel. You do that to this one, it dies.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
there's more of like, I'm guessing because that's a little thing that purple does, so there's gonna be more cards that come out that start doing that.
I got you.
It kind of does matter a little bit, right? Like, you have to
Yeah.
consider.
There's also times in matchups specifically where red blue specifically your Amber Steel songs generically kind of just suck. Like Let Storm Rage On and Strength of the Raging Fire are pretty bad. Like the only one that's really good is like Zeus because it kills the Maui sharks and stuff. So Strength on Vanessa, if you have 3 characters out, does 3 damage. You can play Rapunzel on 4, draw 3 cards. That's kind of how you went. You kind of have to like scrape your way through those matchups and stuff like that. So,
I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
yeah,
You could hurting your own Vanessa to
you
like.
just sing strength on your own Vanessa. Draw 3 cards. I've done that a few times, and it gets your hand refilled. Then you might draw into the home, but you could sing again. So
Yeah, I didn't like I said, I didn't think about the song interaction because I mean I know that's a pretty big play. I was just thinking more about the getting the 3 damage, but I forget that when you sing the storm, obviously it's only gonna cause 1 damage on it, so 1 less card. And if you sing
More like I'm just glad this is. If I'm a Amber Steel player, I'm so happy this is in the card pool because now I'm happy that I can play 5 or 6 Vanessa.
yeah, imagine you could play
That's what we
5.
should, like,
Imagine
I
you could
think,
play
really
5 or
get the
6
value of the
Cinderellas.
card.
Like you'd be happy about that.
and building off like what you guys said, it is like it could be a good like 2 of or like a 2 and a 3 or whatever because it survives the damage spells a little bit better. So yeah.
Yeah. No, I think
It'll be
it's
better in the mirror too, right? It's a lot better
Yeah.
in the mirror.
Yep. In the mirror, it's better.
The
Yeah.
mirror
Yeah.
should be better, technically speaking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think
Alright,
overall
cool.
it's a good card. Will it replace Vanessa? We just have to see, but good
And
card.
and it's uncommon, which is cool. Uncommon cards that are good.
So this is a bolt you're not gonna shift onto. This is a 4 cost, 2/4, quest for 2, with support.
There's a bolt I'm not gonna play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going straight into the bulk box. That's for sure.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Another dual ink, Pascal.
No.
4 cost uninkable, 3/3, quest for 3, evasive.
I think it's solid. A 3/3 stat line is solid, and to be
Yeah.
evasive.
Yeah, it seems
Like-
good. My brain can't comprehend aggro, so I'll let you aggro players do.
Yeah.
I think it's
where's
solid,
Brand's
like-
at?
It's just hard to figure out what forward slot it's gonna take, because there's other cards that you want to play, but the fact that it's evasive, which makes it really great. It swings for 3, and it has that 3 stat line, so they do have to have 3 characters to raging it, or it has to get Zeused, right?
Can't brawl it.
It doesn't get
Doesn't die to Genie.
yeah.
Seems pretty good.
It doesn't die to Elsa unless they have Crab.
Yeah.
I feel like this would have been so much better if it didn't have the color restriction. Like if this was just in purple or just in yellow, it could actually maybe.
Nah, I need it to be in purple
Yeah.
yellow. There's a
But
reason
purple-
why.
Yeah.
Purple red to play this card. Nah, bro.
You're letting me play this in purple red. I'm sick, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
so
kinda-
sick.
that's
I-
There's
I'm
a-
sorry.
there's a
It-
reason
like, it might
why
see
they do
play.
these two color things. There's
I know,
a
but it might
reason.
see play if it did
Dude,
that.
imagine
Because
going
it's like this.
Dude, imagine going Flynn, Sisu, this.
That shit's crazy,
And
bro.
purple
Yeah,
red.
nah.
I'd cry.
Gross.
Cry,
I think this card's good. I think it's
I
good.
think it's good.
Yeah, it's cool.
I hate that it's an inkable. Like it's already isn't it a 4 cost?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Come on,
so
man. It could have been
are
inkable.
you gonna choose
Nah.
this over Genie
we
or
gotta,
or Rabbit?
We gotta play bad cards
No.
again.
You're just
Yeah.
monkeying out. Like if you're going yellow, purple, you're just monkeying out. You're just Baloo on 3, this on 4.
Yeah,
You're
you might,
super
you
monkey.
might, you might take out Rabbit. Maybe leave Genie.
Oh, you're
but
right.
you
It had
could-
to be
you
an
could-
inkable.
Yeah.
I don't think you take out Rabbit. I think you probably just switch a Genie, just because you're still gonna play the bounce package in purple yellow.
Are you?
No. Do they play it?
Do they play? it?
It's
I
like
don't
this or
think-
Genie, really.
The Hyper Aggro, I don't even think they play it.
No, I don't think so.
No, yeah. You're
I think you
just-
take out Rabbit. You
nah.
could probably leave like a 2 of Genie or more just for the card draw, and then just put this in 2.
I think this just goes in like this is your top end in a Chromicon build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go higher than
Yeah.
4.
And you just tap out at 4, and then you play 4 of that, and you just play Chromicons, and that's your draw engine, and you
Yeah,
just like.
yeah, because this is a big enough
Yeah.
body. This is a big enough body to be
Yeah,
your top end.
like 3/3 is sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause like
There
we just
hasn't
said, nothing really kills this. I mean, nothing easy kills this really. I mean, what do we? What can we
Gina and
think
Elsa
of?
can't kill it. It's cool.
Yeah,
I've
Genie,
definitely not
Elsa.
seen as much purple yellow aggro though as of lately.
It's because
Like-
steel meta, bro.
Yeah, because like
Well, about to
I
voice
know,
next
but like
Just remember
the
just remember the trends. This is probably gonna be
Yeah.
popular the first 2 weeks.
yeah the aggro decks that are popular right now are the Amber Steel one, the
Yeah.
Diggy Hole and stuff like that. Yep.
Yeah.
So decent. We say decent before we move on.
Yeah,
Good.
decent.
Good card. Decent.
Nah.
Yeah.
It is nice to see purple yellow get some love.
Bro, this card makes me so sad.
So
This card looks so cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that it's specific to racer character cards makes me so sad. If that card
Yeah.
was like,
I mean, they do have a lot.
Um,
These colors do have a lot of racers, don't they?
yeah, but like,
They're
how
just
many are
kinda- they're
good,
just
right?
kinda bad, yeah.
Yeah,
If
like
you're
if
not
it was
gonna
just
go
any character,
crazy.
if it's any character, you could like shift and then quest.
And we don't even have
do
a
the Raya thing,
right?
Yeah, and then do the Raya thing where you like ink something and then stand it and then challenge, get a card back. That sounds pretty cool, but
They should have
Bring
made
back
this.
Vanellope, bro,
They should
the
have made
Rusher.
this. They should have made this a dual character card. Shift on both of these.
that would have been cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's no Calhoun right now. But anyways, 6 cost,
but the-
6 cost Calhoun, 5/5, quest for 2.
It's gonna be in the set for sure. The BB one, it
Yeah.
has to be.
Yeah, it has to
Yeah.
be. Shift 4.
I like the card, but yeah, it's that secondary
It-
effect. It's just
It's just the racer. The
Yeah.
racer
Yeah.
text. If it just said character, man, I like
Yeah.
that card a lot. I
Whenever
really like
this
that card.
character challenges another character, you may return a racer card from your discard to your hand.
I'm gonna
So-
write.
Now-
I'm,
Now, what if we get some good racers? Then
Okay.
we're talking.
Okay, yeah, but
We
what
don't
I'm
know
gonna
yet,
do,
but that'd be
what
cool.
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Sharpie on my Rapunzel's racer in the text, and then I'll just be adding my Rapunzel's back to my hand.
Just draw a car on her, bro. You'll be
yeah,
alright.
yeah, exactly.
Just put
I'll draw
just put a
card-
helmet.
I'll have her sitting in the car and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, we have to see more
Lightning
cards.
Queen.
We have to see the full
Queen.
set to see if
Yeah.
they release better racers to see if this card's
I
gonna
mean,
be.
we
good
all
or not.
agree right now. We read that right now.
Very
when we
mid,
know
yeah,
it
very
goes
blah.
in our bulk
It's
binder.
Yeah.
mid. Yeah.
Um,
Good stat line though. Cool stat line.
Yeah.
for
No,
sure.
this card can be good. 100%.
Yeah.
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 5-drop an Inkable Lady, a green yellow card, 4/4,
Yep.
quest for 2. Shift 3. When you play this character, you may return up to 2 character cards with cost 2 or less each from your discard to your hand. I think this card could be decent in aggro builds.
I think the card's good.
I think
In
it's
aggro
really
builds. Yeah, yellow green aggro.
Yeah, there's a 1-drop lady, right?
Yep. And
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know yet, but the 4/4 stat line is also really good. Again, it's like that Simba stat line for shift 3, pretty good.
If we ignore the color combination it's in right now, if we just looking at a card value and what it's doing and the value of a card, this is the best card announced in the set so far.
Yeah.
100%.
This card says draw 2, and you're picking what you're getting. What
Bro,
you're drawing.
imagine this was in purple, bro.
Or you leave your Lilos in the discard, and then you grab like a Daisy and a Piglet back.
Yeah.
It says draw 2, and it says draw a Daisy and a Piglet. That's what that card does.
Or it says draw double daisy after they've gotten rid of them. Like that sounds great to me.
Yeah.
Double Merfolk.
And it's
Bruh.
this card.
Yeah, double the Ursula, the 2 for the singer, the grab the
Yeah.
songs. Oh my god, this card is so good.
Like the best part about this card is it's and a lot of cards that come out with don't have this. It's on play.
Oh my
And
god.
like the on play
Yeah.
effect is always so much better. Like they have so many cards that they bring out there, like when this character quests or at the start of your turn.
Danny,
On play effects are literally so cracked.
Danny, I got you, bro. Ready? You're gonna play green yellow aggro discard, bro. You put Merfolks, Flynn's, Johns,
Yes.
this, bro, and you just keep
Yes.
you just keep reoccurring your Merfolks and your Flynn's.
I
It
think
would
that's
work.
good.
I see it working. Like I've thought about it. Like I see it working, but I don't know.
Oh,
That card is good, bro.
Like uninkable already. Like I'm just thinking about what other uninkables you're gonna have to run too. Because you're gonna run John. You're gonna run this.
I don't think.
I don't think there'll be that
No,
much.
no.
You don't run.
I don't think
you
there'll
don't.
be that much.
I wouldn't run John. I would run like Mufasa as your 5 drops, and then what if you flip into it? You get your Flynn and Merfolks back, or your
You
Daisies.
get the
Like,
lady back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
so my problem with this card is in these colors, reoccurring, which I get it doesn't really matter, but reoccurring the 1 and 2 drops as of right now, unless I can't think of, none of the 1 and 2 drops of this card have really like reoccurring value or value to get like you card draw. So once you get these 2 and let's say they die again, you kind of lose your steam. But that's what I'm saying. Like if
What
you
do you
do like 1 or 2 drops, that's what I'm saying. Imagine this in purple where you could keep getting back like the Cuscos and Diablos.
oh,
and
like
Chernobyls
the ones
and-
that give you
You
the
don't
card
think
draw.
you don't think you don't
This
think
could
you
work
play,
with,
you don't think you play revive in this build, and then you go revive.
Yeah, but what,
lady, effect lady,
but what I'm
combo.
saying, no, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, there's not the 1 and 2 drops in these colors don't also give you additional like card draw. So if we're able to bring back our Merfolks, keep our aggro line, and our Flynn's, keep our aggro line, and make them challenge into it while having a Prince John, like now we're also getting card draw from them drawing, like challenging the
Yeah, well,
the
well,
Merfolk.
if you play
I
the
agree. I
Rockstar
think
Stitch,
Prince John would
if you
go
play
on.
Rockstar Stitch, you have that draw engine back.
Yeah, we can also play
that's-
Rockstar Stitch. Yeah, I think this will be like a full
That's orange.
character. I think this will be a
I
full
think it's like
character
a
build.
good build where it could be a little bit mid-rangey too, and then you also have like some creakies. You have the Mufasa build,
Yeah, I think
and
this
then
will
you
be a
have some
character build.
Perdita. Like there's good,
Yeah, like a
there's
Mufasa.
definitely value there.
Hey, remember when
I
I
like-
played set 3 green yellow Mufasa? We back.
Yep.
We're
Pain
back.
and Panic.
We back. Yeah, this is definitely green yellow
Hey, is
Mufasa.
Pain or Panic any of them with 2 drop?
Yeah, the
They
pain
are
the
two
pain's a 2
drops,
drop.
yeah, the
The
pain
panic's
is
a
two
3
drops.
drop, I think.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or reverse.
That's-
I think panic's a 2
I
drop.
invited
Pain's a
to the
2 drop.
ball
I
in
think-
this, bro.
Painted.
So
to
far,
it.
what we talked about, this is the best card, like
Yeah.
for sure value. There's no.
I mean, of what we've seen, yeah.
I'm gonna
so
cook
far.
you something up, Danny. You gonna go burr again, bro.
No, dude, I saw this card and it made me consider playing like a green yellow like aggro deck. I'm like, this is kind of fun. Like, lady bring back Piglet or double Daisy or like, and then the thing is gonna be like revive, bring back lady effects, bring back 2. Oh my god, dude, it's so good.
And you
Who
get
had
the
brought it to the field? Something like maybe it have to be 2 characters. It could have been bring a 1 cost character or 2 cost character to the field untap.
That's Perdita.
that's
broken.
pretty busted though.
That would've been broken.
Characters, that's busted.
That's like better than Perdita.
Yeah, that would have power crept Perdita.
That's pretty broken.
The reason Perdita is like not good is because their stat line,
Yeah.
and she's like 1/6. Like
Yeah.
this stat line is hard to deal with unless you're in.
Yeah,
Red.
remember
Like,
this
type 12.
alone is a good body and a good
Yeah,
character.
Warforged is really good.
It's a
Yeah.
lot. That is a lot of uninkables though. If you try to fit pretty in
It's
here,
just, it's
maybe
just
like one or two.
draw two. He's draw two from your Discord.
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, I think it's good.
I think I buy Rockstar Stitches. They're about to
I think
blow
it's
up.
better.
No, yeah, Rockstar Stitch might be cracked in this
Yeah.
deck. But
Yeah,
anyways,
yeah, for
Yeah.
real too.
anyways,
I think
Perla.
it's set jump rock.
Getting me excited. I
Yeah,
kind of want
yeah,
to.
yeah, me too. I'm kind of getting excited here.
Even the Pascal and purple yellow, like this is the first time I may be excited for aggro decks. Like
Yeah,
that's crazy.
we'll see.
Sounds not
I
bad
might
either.
cook up that list. I might go
Hey,
burr.
blue red, rest in peace. Next
Yeah,
set.
for real. I might go burr. We'll see.
Hey,
Except the only thing that's gonna keep me from not going burr is that I'll probably lose every game after I go burr because I just don't understand the concept of getting to
Of turning
20.
sideways.
Yeah, of turning sideways. Anyway,
Wait, I have to discard your hand first. What's going
it's
on?
another green yellow.
yeah, 3 cost, green yellow card, Perla, 3/2, evasive, support, and then quest for 1.
She's just like a vanilla character.
pretty much.
She has words on it. She has words on it, but it's just vanilla. The 2
Yeah.
health is kind of like
Evasive
whatever.
support. Yeah.
Yeah, having 2 health is just like so like whatever, dude. Like it just
Yeah.
dies so easily.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I'm bringing back 2 banzais.
I like-
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I like evasive support. Evasive is pretty sticky against Ruby, and then support just pumps up your stuff. So
Yep.
I
What
do
is this?
think green yellow needs more support characters to be fair, right? Because it's that little like these quests for a lot, but this one can just make this a 6 strength out of nowhere. I do
Yeah.
respect that.
I mean, we gotta keep in
I-
mind that with the pains. I mean, it was a thing for a while. That's how I was building green yellow back then. With the pains, the more support characters, the better he gets, especially if they're like
oh yeah,
strong support characters, and then Pete as well. Because Pete, it doesn't matter if you use the actions. It's just as long as you get him over 5 strength. I think he quests for 4 or something like that. So is it a Pete? I think it's a Pete, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
The 5-drop
it's-
Pete.
The 5
The,
drop.
the enchanted one, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
enchanted.
the
one, yeah.
enchanted one.
So those cards, I mean, can low key get up if we're starting to get
You
better
also have the
support
green
cards.
package that you can play in green yellow.
Oh yeah, like support 3 on a low cost is pretty rare.
Evasive.
There's
that
only
they
one
can't
other
kill?
card,
No.
and
Probably
evasive
can't
is
kill?
sticky.
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I like
So,
it.
anyways,
Dang,
one drop.
green yellow might be pretty good.
One drop, restoring the heart action. So we are getting dual ink actions or more than dual ink characters. So that's pretty cool. Blue yellow, remove up to 3 damage from chosen character or location. Draw a card. I can't think of any build right now that like set 1. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Where-
set 1.
Set 1, this would have been broken.
But
You'll have
like,
popsicles and you'll have this too, so that'd be
Where-
pretty solid.
where we're at right now, like, do you ever see a yellow blue like heal list that like pops off?
I
No.
don't think so, unless we get some.
Oh,
The
removal.
only issue is that the good blue yellow deck right now, you don't want to heal the characters because you want to
No.
heal them with Rapunzel.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
like the
right.
aggro version.
Imagine you heal it, you draw the card, and that next card is Rapunzel. You're sick, bro.
Hey, but
Yeah.
we start playing the Rapunzel that hasn't seen play, bro. That's
Not
why.
Right,
that
yeah.
one. No way.
And
dude.
if I see a ramp Grandpappy build, then we'll
Yeah.
probably talk.
Yeah, this is the cranberry might be making a move.
This one that card is only better if it's a song. Like it has to be a song for it to be like actually like kind of decent. Otherwise, it's just like whatever.
I mean, it costs
It's
It's
money.
all it costs, right? Just replace
Nice.
it. So you pay 1 ink, you heal it, you draw a card, whatever. It's like little filtering.
Yeah.
Wait,
Like a
does
popsicle.
Baymax
Wait, is it
doesn't.
Healing Glow literally the song? Or
Yeah,
whatever?
yeah,
Isn't there a song already?
yeah. Baymax doesn't have to heal. Like he doesn't have to heal to gain the lore, right? It's like Grandpappy.
No, he has to.
he
No,
has to.
he
heal
has
to
to
gain the lore?
quest on play and on
Baymax-
quest.
Yeah. So if he sees a heal that he doesn't cause, does he still gain the lore?
No, he doesn't.
No.
It's just it's his effect on play.
Oh,
That's
okay,
it's
okay.
on
Or
on-play effect, yeah.
quest. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like Grandpappy. Like Grandpappy could just
No.
see the heal and it'll get the lore.
Oh,
I think,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no.
Pabby, yeah. Like I said, Pabby.
I would have to look into that. I mean, if you guys are sure, but if Baymax can also just see
Let's
this
go.
and get the heal, then it might be pretty good. But we'll see.
Well, you know what's going in your book.
So
This
I just
one.
want to
It's the worst
say
spell book.
that Jesse said. I mean Jesse. James said
James.
that this card's good. So just want to throw that out there.
It's a worst
He
spell book.
said, I'm struggling to finish off my lore with red blue, so then this one not no more. Sheesh.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
So
Yeah, but
to
imagine-
drop uninkable spaghetti dinner. Pay 1, tap this item. If you have 2 or more characters in play, gain 1 lore. So I mean, we already have spellbook, right? Like,
Is
Like,
this-
When are
I
you
guess-
dropping this card? Like, whenever.
Is this gonna power creep spellbook?
no,
No.
spellbook power creep
Spellbook.
this.
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
Felt
That
like
was-
power creeped itself. The card
I
sucks.
so
So
imagine
slow.
imagine your
For
deck
real.
loses to hyper aggro, and you're like, oh no, man, they already played turn one Daisy, but then turn two they go spaghetti dinner,
I'm like, hell yeah.
and you're like, oh my god, you just slowed down so much for sure, bro.
Yeah.
Isn't there?
Sure.
What's the candle? The candle item. Isn't that one inkable? Isn't that one
That
just
was
better than this
actually
one?
good.
That's what I'm saying. Isn't that one just better than this? And it's inkable.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like,
that one gains 2 lore. Yeah, when you
I'll
pop
have
it.
to look it up, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Card,
Oh yeah.
card is cheeks. Absolute
Yeah.
booty.
That's
This
bulk
is
right there.
Yeah, it's ass.
bulk.
It's a it's a nice
in my-
looking dinner.
I don't know how
in my
much
blue
we do
yellow
right
item
in
deck.
here, but it's pretty horrible.
Yeah,
maybe.
bulk. This one was revealed.
But you
a
said
while
maybe.
back.
Wait, hold on, Eddie. You think it's Eddie? You think it's good?
No.
Oh,
I was joking. I was saying it's playable in my blue yellow item deck.
There you go.
That's not a real deck.
bro, 'cause I'm using this recording before bring back this episode.
Yeah.
Someone say something goofy, bro. I'm
Yeah,
bringing
once
this back.
once we're at the end,
Make sure you guys
I'm
say
showing
your
the
thing,
receipts.
bro. If you have
out
a
here.
hot take, you better say it, but you better not miss.
Yeah. Yeah, this is your time to shine. That way we could be like, look, on day one we said this card's
I
broken.
called it. Hey,
Yeah.
that's peace. Yeah.
So
Here are the receipts, bro.
4-drop Iago, 4/6 quest for 1, vanish, evasive. So if any of you guys don't know, vanish. When an opponent chooses this character for an action, banish them. So you just win the game. If you target this card with an action, the opponent just wins the game. So that's how it works. Isn't the wording so weird? But
It is.
This card is. Yeah.
but yeah, so if you target this
It's
with
gonna
an
be
action,
like
it just dies.
it's gonna be like I play my Algo 4/6. I'll be like, okay, cannons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dead.
Poof.
And then you banish them to the shadow realm.
These
Hey,
illusions.
they play two vanish. I'll be like twin fire.
Oh, Twin Fire about
Crazy.
to pop off.
Fire might be right. Like if there's a whole bunch of illusions out there, Twin Fire
Yeah.
might be pretty.
So if
Yeah.
we want to,
Twin fire,
Twin
twin
fire.
fire falls right now, boys.
if we can erase steal from the meta and
Oh,
there's no
vanish
actions.
is the most OP mechanic
This-
in the
this
game.
thing's
If it's
broken
only
as hell.
Ruby, yeah. What the heck?
Yeah, but I mean it's good for Ruby, right? Like, how are we dealing with this? Like, we gotta like.
There's one vanish character. Hopefully, we get to it. That I think is one of the best cards in the set. But I'm not even gonna get to that.
Yeah.
You
I
could
think
could you
it's pretty
brawl
good too.
this?
No, you
Could
can't.
you just target
No,
brawl?
you
Because
can't.
Brawl has to
No.
target.
Yeah, you
and-
have to
It has to target.
Yeah, it has to have a
Okay.
That's
legal
what I was
target.
thinking. Like,
for
it
you
still
to-
has to meet its requirements. So, like, you can't befuddle this. Be like, oh, well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You literally
So-
just go ice block.
No, you can't.
Banish.
No,
Oh,
no, it has to be
that-
action.
It has to be an
No,
action.
yeah.
Yeah. So
That would be
the
crazy.
thing that we
The ice
really
block would
start
be crazy.
struggling with this, we play distract, which is terrible, but it's about it.
Distract. Oh, is that the blue card?
Yeah, it's a blue 1-drop, or I think it's distract -1, draw 1, or something like that. So at least
Yeah, that has-
at least you cycle.
Gustav.
thing-
oh,
thing
you
is-
minus the, like a little mini dragon fire. You minus that.
Yeah.
everybody
So
banished,
1
now
cost
you draw.
dragon fire.
Hey,
Yeah. Yeah.
hey,
That's what I'm saying. If it really becomes a problem, like banish really becomes a problem, I guess we got that.
that's kind of cracked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cracked.
If
Imagine,
it
bro,
doesn't get
you play-
Spanish, it's broken though.
Yeah.
4/6.
You go, I'm still here. You choose theirs. Give it resist 2, but it gets banished, and you still draw a card.
Yeah, that's pretty broken
Like-
too. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. With steel, it's just broken, bro. Like all the songs just kill it.
Yeah.
What's this
Storm
one?
Rage,
4-drop 2/4 purple steel card, Jafar quest for 2. During an opponent turn, whenever one of your illusion characters is banished, you may return that card to your hand. So like a Mickey, right? But with illusions. Now
Oh wait, but then
This is
isn't
better.
the
This is
illusions
better
the one
than
that have
Mickey.
banish?
yeah.
Yeah.
So now they just go back to your hand. So now you're
Yeah,
playing
but
really
this
overextended
dies.
characters.
This dies pretty easy. I feel like they should have made it like a 3/4 maybe.
I think the theory is that then you're wasting the removal on this, which is saving still your vanish for maybe one more turn. I don't know. I mean, whatever, right? So it's whatever.
Yeah.
No, but
Cards.
no, but this becomes the the engine for Vanish to have a chance. Like you play this
Yeah.
like on turn 6, and
I do agree
then
with
if they beat prep your board, then you don't lose your whole.
You do.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
you
wait,
lose
no.
hella tempo though. That's the thing.
No, yeah,
No,
like,
you
if-
lose your. I mean, you lose the tempo, yeah. But I'll go back
Like,
to your hand.
it goes back
I-
to your hand. Yeah, you lose tempo.
That's true.
Like obviously, I play purple too. I would not play this card.
I mean,
don't
it's just-
think it's.
I mean, in all
I think
reality,
it's
it just
actually
depends
easy.
how
I-
good
I
all the
think-
vanish cards are.
Yeah. Like we're thinking the builds now, but like we're saying, like I can see it where a build where it has like 4 of these, and then you just play really strong OP Vanish characters because all Vanish characters they have Vanish because they're OP static.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's like, okay, go ahead. You have to brawl this first. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
the brawl you're not using on the Vanish.
Well, I already can't brawl the vanish, so it's fine because they're overstating. So
That's also true.
You know what?
But yeah.
Oh,
Do you guys
yeah.
get what I mean? And it's like those centers like you like blue, red, and purple. When they go B
So
prep,
now
they
I
just
gotta
like B prep fast.
now I
So
gotta
it'll be
draw
like B prep,
this.
I want 3 back, and then I just play those 2
Yeah.
again. It's not. Well, I'm just trying to say like I can see this deck topping a locals,
Yeah.
a banish this Jafar deck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now I have to
Tell
brawl
me.
the Jafar and then distract the Iago.
But is this a starter deck? I feel like this is a starter
It's probably
deck.
gonna be a
Right?
starter deck. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a starter.
It's good. Yeah, it's gonna be the cover card.
This could be good if
Then you
vanishes
play-
are just broken, right? So
And you play the shift, right? Then that wheel.
And then you
Yeah.
send wheel, and then you
and you play the steel
Shift.
and then you wheel, and then the wheel guy becomes a vanish. There you go. 6 drop Hades.
Hey.
First
shout out
purple
to
red
Empty
card.
Apartment.
4/6. When you play
Yeah,
this
he's,
character,
He's
you may
currently sick right now seeing
Yeah.
this card.
you may deal 2 damage to another chosen character of yours to banish chosen character with cost 3 or less. Quest for 2. Booty cheeks.
What's with Ravensburger and 6 drop uninkable?
Hades? 6 drop and
For Ruby.
Oh no, the other one was 5. The other one was a 5 drop.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, weirdly enough, I actually think this card is pretty good. But it's a 6 drop uninkable, and you just not. It's not better than Tremaine. It's not better than the ladies. That's the issue.
I think
yeah.
we're at every Hades in the game right now is uninkable. I'm pretty sure, except for the one
There's a
before
it's
There's
No,
a
one-
4-drop.
the 4-drop legendary. That also sucks.
The not real one.
Yeah, that one is not.
No, I was
real.
talking about the blue one that no one plays. The
This is the
3/6.
Amber one too, right?
The Amber one's
for the
uninkable.
villains, enchanted
Amber
one.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of Hades, I guess.
Yeah,
A lot more
yeah.
than I thought. Yeah.
Oh, this card's not good. Okay.
Yeah. No.
You can,
Not
but you
at
can bounce it.
This card's broken.
No.
This card is awesome.
This card's good.
This card is so
This
good.
card's pretty good. 3 cost, Giant Cobra, 4/4 illusion. So he will work with the
Yes.
Jafar. And
I
it's-
like this card.
And it goes on curve with the Jafar.
Of course, you like this card against 2 lore.
Yeah.
And you play this
you're-
character, you may choose and discard a card to gain 2 lore. So this
Yeah.
card's
2.
overstated. It's like almost, I guess, kind of. I mean, at this point, it's almost like a better. No, it's not a better goat because you got to discard a card every time you do it.
We agree that anything with Vanish is pretty much overstated, right? That's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
and the art's nice.
Like
Yeah,
I
I think
said,
that was
this I still think this card is bad, but you put that other Jafar next to it, all of a sudden this card is pretty freaking good.
You think this card's bad?
No, I think you can choose like it.
This is the issue. This is the issue without the other Jafar, right? This is the issue. You play it, you play this card. That's one less card in your hand. You discard a card. That's one less card in your hand. Sure, you gain 2 lore. Fire the cannons. Was that worth it? Think about that. You
No
wasted
one
a
runs
3
fire the
play this
cannons
card,
except you.
and you discard it to waste another card.
So I
No one
mean,
runs fire the cannons except you.
No,
Let the
man.
Storm Rage on with Cindy. I'm just saying an example,
Yeah,
right?
but
Let the
look,
Storm
we're-
Rage on with Cindy.
yeah, but we're talking about the same thing with Vanish. Like Vanish is just gonna be terrible against Steel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and definite. But like you're only using it for that one-time effect. You want to gain the 2 lore, just like when you
I
play
think you want
Flower.
this on
you're
board
using
too,
that
but
one-time effect.
no,
you're-
Flower's also a good body.
But I'm
Yeah,
saying
but
like,
it's
okay, so this is in purple steel, right?
They have. That's
Oh.
why. So they're gonna. So they're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna waste. I'm gonna have to use a removal on this character, or am I gonna use a removal on this character? Yeah, my removal automatically kills this, but I'm still left with this other body here that I'm still gonna have to try to get rid of. So it's just a give and take. But maybe
But it's an
Jafar
aggressive
will.
card, right? Like we agree this is an aggressive card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but maybe Jafar will shift line could come back.
Wait, but this is not a Jafar.
No, it's not
Yeah,
Jafar.
it's not Jafar.
No, if it was a Jafar, that'd be pretty good. Yeah.
It looks like a
I
Jafar.
would agree with them.
So can we
When I saw it, I'm like, how is this not a Jafar?
Cobra?
so can we just say this?
Yeah, that's not-
Can we just say this?
Okay, never
The
mind.
more
Heard that.
Vanish characters become meta, the worse they get. Can we agree to that?
Yeah.
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 So-
Because then
Jafar
every-
has just more Jafar like effects on
Yeah.
the card, I guess.
Because then
So far,
everybody just
I-
texts like weak, like cheap
Now,
action.
because then what if they do a purple location? While Vanish character is here, they lose the Vanish, or they the Vanish, blah, blah, blah. Vanish characters gain resist plus, I don't know, man, something. It has to be
Gain
something
ward.
to where, like, you know,
Gain
The
ward.
years of this
Kinda-
game, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Gain ward.
Like they
the only
see.
issue I have with
this
this
is the
card,
first
I
set,
read
right?
it. So I read this card, right? So I read this card. I thought it was good. I read this card alone, and I thought it was good. And then I thought, okay, it's in purple steel, and it's an aggressive card. And I'm like, okay, if I'm going aggressive purple steel, I'm gonna play 4 ghosts before I play this. I'm gonna play White Roses before I play
But you're
this.
playing Doc.
I'll probably play Knowledge before I play this.
But you're playing Doc.
Yeah.
So you want to empty out your hand.
But if I play all those and this one, then okay, then that's fine.
Yeah, I think this belongs in
Because
the
it is a
dock,
good
though,
body still. It is a
100%.
good body still. So
Yeah,
I will
no,
give you that.
This could replace Rose
Yeah, I think this could replace Rose in the Doc build.
in the Doc build.
So
Yeah.
the only thing I'm so weird. This is the first set where they knew all the cards, right? It's 1 through 5. 1 through how many sets has it been?
6 or 6.
7 or
Yeah,
this is the 7th set.
Oh, so 1 through no, it's been 6 sets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is 7.
Yeah.
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 So 1 through 6, those were already pre-printed. They knew all the cards that were there. I hope they play tested and did all this. They knew Steel is gonna be a top contender. That there's gonna be Steel everywhere. I hope they would know that if they have good play testers. That hey, this is kind of OP, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
And then they come up with this mechanic where it's once you target this thing, it's banished. It's a Steel meta. That's the only thing that's this new mechanic just doesn't feel great. Like it's a Steel meta. Any little thing is gonna pop everything you want to play if they're trying to make illusions a new thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think the more Vanish is meta, the worse they all get. Because because think about like blue, right? We have that distract. It's technically a cycle and it kills a Vanish. Green has the improvise +1 attack, draw a card. Another cycle that will just kill Vanish. Like if Vanish really becomes a problem, a lot of colors have 1-drop cycles that just kill Vanish. If
But,
it's
I mean,
meta.
those are bad
If
cards.
it's meta.
right?
Yeah, but that's what I'm
It's
saying.
meta.
If Vanish is meta, it becomes worse because we just tech all those. Yeah, they're bad cards, but if Vanish is meta, we'll just
So that's why like
bad
Twin Fire becomes nuts. Oh, I don't care how much damage I do to this thing. I just need to target it.
yeah.
Like how you
and
said
but-
the Vanish becomes like this becomes worse than the meta. Okay, so hear me out. I just realized it just hit me right now. Vanish is so good against Ruby.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it just hit me. We can never have a full Ruby format ever again.
Probably not.
Oh,
We really
no,
can't. A full Ruby format, we will never have it. A Vanish, if you, oh my god, that's so.
I mean, we
broken.
can, but we would have to run such bad cards. Like
Yeah,
Ruby
you're gonna have
does,
to run like
Ruby does have target
Ruby
actions.
still might become a
Yeah.
thing.
You're still stupid like this, right? So, like, we're wasting what? Brawls, like Dragon Fires, because it's an action, right? It's not by character.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have to run actions now. Oh my gosh, dude. Vanish is so good against Ruby. It
Yeah,
just hit
you
me,
didn't know that?
super hard. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Ruby, yeah.
Yeah.
no,
But,
like,
like,
I was
maybe-
thinking about it, but like it's OP against Ruby. Like
Yeah.
it's OP,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
So like still keeps it on check. So it's more come down to like if it's a Ruby meta, Vanish is OP. If it's a Steel meta, Vanish sucks.
it's OP
I think we
against-
couldn't agree with that.
Yeah. It's OP against Ruby and Blue because Blue also has really bad actions to get rid of this.
Yeah.
Oh man, Steel best color right now, dude.
Yeah.
So, like I wish they made that like if it was something like if this character is vanished by being vanished or whatever, like it would have did something. Hopefully, maybe there's a card that's gonna be like that. I don't know, but I think that would have been a lot better.
Like I know, like whoever here, I know everyone here actually has played it, but I think Cesar. Imagine all of us here, guys. We make like let's say we make a call in the tournament. We take purple red, and we play a Vanish deck.
We're cooked.
We lose. Our A just auto loses to any Vanish deck. Like how?
Yeah, because you can never
Your Foxes is attacking these overstated characters. Sure, buddy.
you can never kill that Iago, the evasive.
That's
player.
crazy. Well, rest in peace, Kenny.
Yeah.
No.
Hey,
He's not dead.
bro, I'm taking Vanish decks to an RA room.
We'll see
They
what's
got
up.
they got
Moving on.
another good Vanish.
Yeah, moving on. A 2-cost 3/3 Vanish Raja. So, like I said, it just depends how the meta goes with Vanish. Like once again, this is well, it's not better Smee because Smee quest for 2, but like this is an overstated 2-cost, a 3/3. So pretty good. But I mean, if Vanishes just become targeted, like a lot of things can just kill this. So
This card's just bad against Steel. That's it.
yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, it's
I think it's a cool card. Yeah,
the art
Yeah.
looks sick.
and 3/3.
Art is good.
Yep, 3/3. It could make an argument for a spot in Ruby Amethyst where like you have an extra 2-drop now, where you have like you can just take. I mean, not saying that like you take out Flynn, but I mean it is another 2-drop that has 3/3 stat line, which is pretty good. So you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can be.
that's good in the mirror.
So
Purple mirror.
I've been waiting all day to say this, and this is if we're gonna have hot takes, this is gonna be mine right now, bro. From what we got so far, this is the second best card announced in the set. Because let me tell you, Vanish for lower cost characters, you
It's
don't
better.
care.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if you
Now
play
it's
other
equal.
characters, if you play non-banished characters, they were gonna die to those cards anyway.
Yeah.
Two.
Yeah.
We were literally me and Ethan were talking about with Kenny. We're like, dude, with purple, we haven't gone a good 2-drop body yet. And literally the next day this card gets announced.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Sure,
like
go ahead and befuddle this or canon this, whatever. I don't care.
yeah,
Because if you don't, it puts those aggro with the member of purple red with those aggro decks on check. So now you drop your Chernobog and then drop this card. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I feel like purple has been needing: a good 2-drop body.
mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead, cannons this before if I played another 2-drop, it was gonna die anyway.
Yeah, one or 2-drop Vanish character is gonna be good because what were we talking about? Vanish is gonna be bad against cheap removal that will cycle, right?
Yes.
So, but if you
Yes.
lose a 1-drop Vanish character that's a 3/3, imagine, and you use a one drop action to remove it, at that point it's a 1-for-1. Well, I guess a 2-for-1 because you cycle, but still, like, it doesn't feel as bad because you waste the same amount of ink, right?
Also,
The low to the ground cheap Vanish characters are gonna be where the value is at in Vanish.
Yeah.
this card specifically is really, really good into the Amber Steel matchup because you can play it on 2, and then if they go turn 1 Cindy or whatever, you can just play or what. Like if you're on the play, you go turn 1 Chernobog, turn 2 you play this, right? Now they're forced to make a choice. They either hit your Chernobog for your draw, or they hit this, and then you can still trade your Chernobog into their Cinderella. You're gonna take cards out regardless.
Or
They
the
should be forced because if you play Flynn, they were gonna kill your Flynn.
Yeah.
You were
guys are
hoping to do 3 1-drops in purple red right now
Yep.
against Hammer.
Yeah.
So you go 1, 1, 1. Now it's like, okay, I go 1, but then I drop this body. Now you have to hit on this.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
which means on turn 3, here's a 3-drop red Sisu.
Yeah.
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 It's really good, dude. I think, like I said, this is my take overall from what has been listed. This is the second best card, other than the lady,
Yeah.
green yellow lady.
No, I can
Yeah,
agree with
yeah.
that.
So overrated.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I
agree
can
with
agree with that too. Yeah,
it. It's a good card. Yeah.
and the fact that it's a single color, I can put it in any deck, any purple deck.
And the artwork, the foil's gonna look so badass, but that's all.
Yeah, this is a good art too. Anyway, so
Fire
yeah.
foils.
No, yeah,
Fire
what you said, honestly, I didn't think about, like, the lower the vanishes, the better they are, because obviously they're going to be overshadowed, and now the argument about vanish being bad doesn't work with them, because now it's, like, equal value.
Because if you play anything else, they're gonna die anyway.
This
Yeah.
foil is gonna look nice.
Yeah.
This foil will look nice.
All right, we got to save some time somewhere, so this card, I think, is bad.
It's cheeks.
Booty cheeks.
Pass.
Yeah.
Next.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Blurble.
Next.
Sorry.
This card sucks. That card
Sorry.
sucks.
Artwork is cool.
Sorry for, still got to read it. 5 drops, Fen, 2/6, rush. When you play this character, chosen character gets -3 this turn. Quest for 1, bad.
I thought it was +3. I thought it was another
No.
crab, and then
No.
no, it's -3. I'm like, oh, this card's ass.
4-drop, uninkable, Cusco, 2/2, evasive, quest for 2. We can figure this out.
4-drop uninkable.
At the start
Not
of your
on play.
turn,
Not
at the
on
start of your
play.
turn, at the start of your turn, choose 1. Each player draws a card. Each player chooses and discards a card.
That shit is booty, man.
Artwork is cool.
Yeah.
I'm getting one
Artwork
full.
is
I'll keep on my binder because the artwork
Four-
is so sick.
A
I
4-drop
love Cusco,
uninkable.
but that's not it.
2/2 is crazy.
Yeah.
Like whoever designed that card, man, you need another
Uninkable.
job.
Ugh, yeah, that's rough.
7-drop,
That is
Mufasa.
That's cool.
Purple steel card, 5/7. Quest for 2. Shift 5. Evasive. Resist 1. So obviously
Oh,
a
no,
very
that's
big
cool.
body.
That's gonna be enchanted. It has to be.
I hope. Well, no, it's an uncommon, but it could be.
That's cool.
That would
I
be
mean,
a shift target.
Yeah, we need a shift target.
Yeah.
There's not
We
one
need to-
yet.
So I guess we'll see, right?
Yeah.
I really like this card. Artwork, stats. Really
I mean,
good.
evasive 5/7 resist 1 is hard to kill.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Holy
It-
smack.
I-
This card is
it's-
good.
really good. I think it's a really good card in itself, but it's like, yeah, we need a good shift target.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this, I
Yeah,
don't think
7
it's gonna-
7 is
Hey, you
kind
know
of
what?
I
expensive.
don't know, man. I was actually about to say this is a card to the worth where I can actually consider playing a vanilla shift target for.
You know what this?
Like I said, if the shifting it better be really good, I think this is really good.
No, I don't think
Also-
four. Yeah,
But
4
right now,
drop one
this
is fine.
targets currently.
Yeah.
Also, this kills. This is a clean answer. It's not a clean answer, but it is a clean answer to Maui Shark. It survives the
no,
Maui Shark and
yeah.
it kills the Maui Shark. It's got
That's true.
evasive
Very
blood
solid.
and it's
Yeah.
shift.
Just one,
So I
yeah.
mean, in that instance, it's like
No, this is
pretty decent, I guess.
this is a good card, especially if we get a good 4-drop body
Yeah.
Mufasa.
That's why we have to get a good card to shift it on. Like,
Yeah.
even if it's a vanilla card, but a solid one where it's like,
It
all right,
doesn't have
it's
to
not
be
gonna die.
I'd rather it be a
It's-
4-drop though. That way it has better stats to survive, so you can shift on 5 than having a
So it
cheap
can't
one.
like be brawl. So it can't be brawled or
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
stormed.
Yeah, because once this comes out,
What do
bro,
you
this is
think,
hard to remove.
Carlos Eddie? If you guys
Mhm.
had a decent shift target, would you guys play this? Like, let's say the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, probably. I would.
It's
I would
good.
definitely test it. I'll take time to test it.
Yeah,
think
because like you think about it, right? You quest with it into a Maui Shark, they're gonna run their Maui Shark into it and die.
And
No,
not even
yeah,
kill
they-
it.
Like they
They
can't even kill
wouldn't
it.
even run into it because they're
No,
just
they-
going to be like, damn,
Yeah,
I'm stuck.
but they can't even kill it. So
Yeah,
you know
they
what I
can't.
mean?
And if you
Yeah.
can't
that's
if you
cool.
can't kill it, you don't get an action back. So it's literally
Yeah.
not even worth to
I respect this card.
swing
a lot.
into this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's a good card.
I think you'll see play. You'll see play if there's a good.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it does. I'll
Yeah.
give you that, yeah, for sure.
3-drop
For sure.
Thomas O'Malley,
all these
4-2.
cats are booty.
I
Question
mean-
was-
Cat.
I love the Aristocats, but this card is booty. So
Prince
yeah,
Philip
it's
is
bad.
better.
yeah.
If we could quest for 2.
It's a slightly worse Prince Philip.
Mm-hmm. And Prince Philip already isn't that good.
6-drop
Mad Hatter's back.
Mad Hatter, Emerald Ruby, 3/5, quest for 2. Whenever a damaged character challenges another character, you may draw a card.
So it's
Damaged character challenging.
Wait a minute.
right? It's
Nah,
another
bro,
queen.
Whenever a
it's
damaged
right.
character challenges another character, you may draw. This card is pretty good.
It's a 6-drop.
Nah, it's a worse. It's a worser
It's-
queen, the shift queen.
Oh, I just thought, why is it so expensive? It should have been a 5.
That's what I mean. Like it's
Yeah,
not
I
great.
think, I think it might
That's
be
so
too expensive.
annoying.
Yeah.
I
No,
like
why
its
would
stat,
I mean,
I like
it's better
its question
stats than
lore,
Queen,
I like its
but-
effect.
It has better stats than queen, but queen's a shift target, and it doesn't have to be a damage character. It's just one of your characters.
It's just
Challenge.
challenge matters.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's just
Yeah.
a challenge
Yeah,
matters.
Queen is a
Unfortunate-
4/3, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, but
like,
she
like,
shifts,
red green
she
needs a lot
shifts
of
for
help.
2, and it's just challenged, not even have to be damaged. Yeah, unfortunately,
Yeah.
this is too expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. The artwork looks so sick.
2 cost yokai, 1/2 quest for 1. You pay 1 less to play characters using their shift ability.
Body Lantern for that deck, only for shift.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
It's
1/2
whatever. And it
is-
has to be
1/2
played
is
in blue
crazy.
green.
Yeah.
It has to
Whatever.
be played in blue green.
Him,
So,
being,
like,
him being a 2-drop also makes it rough, right? Like maybe if it was that would have been sick, like a 1-drop
Yeah,
yokai
Oh, yeah,
into
your
a
morph.
morph into
Yeah.
something else. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I agree.
But the fact that it's a 2-drop gets in the way of the morph line.
yeah.
And
And
you know
the
the
blue
thing
light.
the thing that sucks now, right? We
That's
shift
true,
we
yeah.
shift right now Clarabelle into green blue, but this is bad into it too because now you gotta play Clarabelle on 1. Now you can't play Sail on 2. Now you can't play Sail on 2, so you gotta play Yokai on 2 or Sail.
The issue is that green and blue both have good 2-drops. So
Yeah.
the fact that it's a 2-drop sucks.
Yeah, so this is kind of rough.
They have to. I don't. Ravensburger has to have a team that they just have to decide, and they're like, "Hey, you guys are the bad card designers. We need you to come up with cards that people wanted, but you do the opposite."
It's like a troll team.
Have you
I was
seen
not
like the videos of where they actually like showed like the release and the spoilers where they actually sit down and play with the new cards? They're all really bad players. They don't know what they're doing.
But
I'm telling you, generically, they're not good. So
I think I'm a big believer of we have to make bad cards to make good cards look really good and to make really good cards look broken. And that way it doesn't feel like we're power creeping the game.
Yeah.
Because if we do all these bad cards, if we just throw regular good cards in, people are going to be excited for those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there has to be like in order to be there's good, there has to be bad.
Yeah.
They're
So
always-
obviously, I would like
they
to
have
see
to
this
be
as a
bold.
1-drop, but it might. I mean, who knows? It might have been too broken. But
Hector's right. There has to be bulk because otherwise, if every card's cracked, the sets become like
The game
super
will
high
get power
chase.
creep so fast, bro.
Yeah, but then or like in terms of like value, right? Like the boxes
Yes.
start getting bought out and they like get sold at a higher price. Like people like the whole Pokemon thing. You know how like people are like going crazy over the
And
story.
if the whole set was good, then we technically have rotation. Well,
Yep.
this is what new set we're playing, and this is the
Yep.
new set we're playing. So
I
you
mean-
need some bad cards. I've always been a believer of you need some bad cards in sets for
Yeah.
the good cards to shine.
I guess you could go like if they did come out with like a 1-drop bell, they ever do come with one, because we have the freaking shift target that goes on 3, right?
That's
Like
true.
there's a 1-drop bell, yokai into 2, shift for 2 into the 5-cost bell, and then you still have 1 ink available. Play a freaking popsicle. I don't know, but
That
that's,
it only works with like those like shift 3s like in blue, like Cloud Kicker,
That's what I'm
or
saying.
like
This
the
was a one.
Basil.
This is a one that could be nice. You could play yokai on 1 or Clarabelle, then sail, and then play the opposite on after you sail. So that'd
Yeah.
be.
I think
But
It doesn't
it's probably
fit.
gonna be bulk. It's gonna be bulk.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anyways,
like blue green is still a new is a new deck, so
Yeah.
We'll see.
Anyways,
All these
3 cost
cats, bro.
Burleos, 2/5, 1 quest. Moving on.
Yep.
Thanks.
If it would have been a 3/5, it would have been fine.
no,
Even
it's a good
vanilla.
one.
would have been good.
Oh, you have a character named Tramp. This
1
character
cost
gets put
lady.
next.
1/2 quest for 1.
If it,
While you have a character
Okay.
named Tramp in play, this character gains 1 lore.
I mean, yeah,
It's unthinkable, so
Okay.
that's the only issue with that
Yeah.
card.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
like fluid.
like,
It's like,
I'd rather Wonderful.
But
No,
the-
but
this is
yeah,
our only
this is
shift
your
target
shift
right now,
target.
right? Yeah, this is
Yeah.
our only shift target right now.
Yeah.
So
but she doesn't need a shift. She just needs to be played.
No, yeah, people were saying you don't want to shift. It's like what's the other card that was on? Like the Kita.
Yeah,
Like
and
it's a card that you don't really need to shift or want to shift, low key.
yeah, because like if you're playing it in that sort of deck, you want to go wider. You want to just keep
Yeah.
going wide. Shift takes place of another card, so you'd rather just play it on 5.
Yeah.
Get the 2
It reminds me of the Kita. You go on
Two
curve
drop
and then you
and
have the
1
Kita on 5 and then reduce everything and then you quest.
I'm not saying you have to shift it
Yeah.
on 3 every time, but I still feel like having a shift target is nice.
This needs to be inkable for it to be nice.
Yes, exactly.
'Cause, like,
well,
you're-
I'm not
you're-
cutting Merfolks, bro, for that.
Are you
No,
cutting
yeah.
Merfolk? Are you cutting Daisy Ducks? You're not going to cut the
I'm not
Daisy
cutting
Ducks.
daisies for that either. In green yellow, there's so many good uninkables that I'm not cutting those for that. I'll hard play the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that link
And then the one
hurts
green
it.
steel card that they're showing
Green
us.
steel,
There you
dual
go.
ink, 3
This card is so good.
3
man.
cost uninkable, Mr. Smee, 3/3, quest for 1. And when you play an action that isn't a song, you may ready chosen prior character.
Broken.
They limit this card so bad. When you play an action that isn't a song,
What?
bro, why do you make it worse?
Card is so good, man. That card is so good.
it could have been a
Everybody's
song, right? Songs would have been
Hypnotized.
okay.
Hypnotized. That's it. That's it. Hypnotized.
Hey, because we were talking about green
Hey.
steel. Remember when we were talking about like if there's a pirate spell that's gonna be good as green, it's gonna be in green steel. I think the green steel doesn't have to be this card. There's some green steel good statted characters, and then you go like cannons.
Well,
This
yeah,
ready,
remember,
right?
we talked about
Yeah.
we talked about the
Yeah.
Daisy
So
last
the
You
good
know,
thing-
you ready chosen
You play
character.
cannons, quest with me again, or
Yeah.
challenge
The
again.
good thing too is it keeps the
Bro.
Smee healthy because it's a captain.
You make it a
Oh,
green
it does.
steel locations deck with John Silver.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the green steel card I wanted to see, but it can be decent.
Wait, so you can go. Wait, you can go right. You can go. Hook turn 1, Shmee turn 2, this turn 3, quest with Shmee, or
There's no 1 cost pirate. I mean,
Yeah,
yes,
hook.
Hook.
There's
Yeah.
there's
He's
not
a
a better
captain
one that
already.
quest more.
No.
No.
Bro.
No,
pirates
dude.
are not really
There's
questions.
not.
They're more like the way their builds are is more like mid-rangey attack characters.
yeah.
Wait, what keeps Smee healthy? A captain? Oh, but
Yeah.
Captain Hook is
Yeah.
also captain.
Yeah, no, yeah. For me, will be healthy in a pirate's build, 100%.
But the Shmee's a captain too, so it keeps me healthy.
And then
Yeah.
isn't that good card, the green card you guys said, is it the Donald or which one was it? The Daisy, the green card that was good in
Yeah,
pirates.
4-drop.
The Daisy.
It's just a 4-drop.
Yeah. I
Pretty
think,
cheap.
I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if like someone cooks up a nice green steel pirate deck.
Yeah.
For like
Bro.
a set champs.
I'm saying you
Yeah.
go hidden
Yes,
hidden cloak,
I would-
7 dwarves mine, and then you go John Silver. You play this and then a cannon. So John Silver's gonna quest
They
for 3.
should they should have just added
For
dwarf on this
sake.
too. Might as well.
No, but this is
For real, dude.
you're
In
not
John Silver
gonna
with the
make it.
locations, you quest and then you do cannons and then you quest again.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
that'd be
hey, Lord,
broken,
dude,
actually,
shit,
yeah.
Lord, like, that's broken. What the hell?
Yeah.
We'll see. Well, we might cook
I
something
don't know.
spicy with this.
Potential.
Yeah. Two drop tramp 1/3. If you have a character named Lady in play, you play 1 less for this card. When you play this character, chosen character of yours gets +1 attack this turn for each character you have.
Card's bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's bad.
Pretty bad.
No, save us time.
Duchess
Bad.
3/2.
No, yeah, I'll give you
One
that one.
cost, we're moving on. 1 cost tramp. Chosen character gets 1
I agree, that's
plus
fine.
this turn for each character you have in play.
It doesn't say draw a card, so
No, it doesn't say
not
draw.
good.
Yeah.
All right, this is spicy. 3 drop uninkable. Each player exerts all the cards in their inkwell. Then each player with more than 3 cards in their inkwell returns cards at random from their inkwell to their hand until they have 3 cards in their inkwell. Can you hold that thing up for me, Hector, please? The other one, not the bolt, but the other one. Flip that.
He wants to say bait, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. The thing is, it doesn't matter if this card is bait. The fact that they're going into this like game mechanic is actually so stupid, because in Magic they have mass land destruction, and people hate that shit. So why do you think? And I talked to both of them. They're both game designers from Magic. So why are they bringing mass land destruction to a game and putting it in a color combination where they can abuse the inking process more than any other color? Imagine they like play this, ink 3 cards because they have like Fishbone and Sail or whatever, and you are playing red purple and you got put 3 ink back and you're back down to 2
Well,
ink.
you can't even do that the same turn. Like even if you have a lot of ink, because this exerts all your ink. So when you play this, like
But
your turn's
what I'm
done.
saying, is that like you can still no wait.
No, but
if you have
Fishbone.
if you have Fishbones, and what if you played Sail too, right?
No, so
like
you
you
play
could-
this, all your ink's done. So I guess if you haven't tapped your Fishbone, I guess you could get 1 ink and then play something for 1 ink. Unless you have
Yeah, you
3
play 2
Fishbones on the field, then maybe you just Fishbone 3
but-
cards.
but what I'm saying
Exactly.
is if you're playing it versus a deck that is not blue,
Yeah.
you already have a higher advantage. Like this is like gonna push them far. I think the
What
card's
do you say,
bad.
like,
I
he's
think the
saying
card's
like,
bad.
Following turn, it's the following turn that you're gonna be able to
Yeah.
hopefully pop off, because
so
you're
even
gonna go.
even what? Yeah.
I think the card is bad, but I just don't like that they're going into this game mechanic in.
Really, you can't do it that turn. If
Yeah.
you set Ruby Amethyst and they're at 10 ink and you bring them back to 3, and sure, I also go back to 3, but guess what? I just got back 2 Sails and 2 Fishbones, and then a Clarabelle. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I hate when bad cards. So this is reminds me, like, you go in a tournament, you're prepared for the meta, and then you go against a funky deck like this, and then you auto lose, and it just pisses you off. I'm not gonna prepare for this type of stuff, and then you just lose because of it. Oh my god, that's so annoying, dude.
No, 100%. I get that. Like,
But was it like a?
is the card annoying?
Like,
I
why?
agree.
If someone can answer me, why this card?
Just to piss people
Why?
off.
Yeah. So like if again
Like,
that
why?
to build off that, if you like to piss people off, cool, man. I don't want to see you at my tournament because I'm just gonna kick you in the shins, bro. That's what I'm telling you.
Ink
Like,
Geyser
I like
pass.
cards that they say like,
Like-
but are strategic and they have a point, right?
Yeah.
Like shit, Diablo line, like Irish, like there's still this is just a really good strategy that's annoying. But like this, it's like why?
You're
Okay,
just
so
trying to,
you play this,
you're
right?
Just trying to, you're just
get
trying to grief people.
What's the win
that's
con you're doing
annoying.
with this?
Grief.
grief.
Yeah, you're just griefing. You're just griefing at that point, and that's
It's,
like
it's a lot
that's
of
so
unequal.
boring.
It's a lot of unequal
Yeah.
to
Scamming,
play
bro. It's a
ink
scam.
and then band and then all this other stuff. Because all right, you play this on 3, so then on 4 you ink, you go to 4. So then let's say you have 2 cells, you sell, you go to 6, and then if you have Fishbone out, I guess you could go to 7. So next turn you're back at 7. Then you could bend, I guess.
No, you don't play
so
this on
dumb.
curve.
So dumb. Bend
Nah,
your
bro.
road.
That's
so dumb.
something I
Play
was
this on curve.
You don't play this on turn.
No, I'm not saying to
3.
play on curve. What I'm saying is you play it, you're back at 3, right? So if you somehow have already a Fishbone out and then 2 cells, you can go to 7 the next turn if you go sell. Because you would ink, right? You would play this, your opponent would go, they would go to 4, it would go back to you, you would go to 4. So you could go sell, you can ink 3 times.
You have 2 cells in hand. Okay.
Yeah. So you would go to 4, sell, 5, 6, and then you can,
Then your
if you're
regular ink.
Fishbone, you can 7. Like I said, it's still bad, but I guess you can skip back to 7.
Everyone is
No.
trying to do this. I'm like, you have to have cell and you have to have a Fishbone down.
Yeah, that's what I'm
and you
saying.
have
Like,
them
it's
to
too much
kill
to.
them.
No, I'm saying this card's bad.
No, I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
no.
be
This card's not real. This card's not
This
real,
card,
guys.
so that's the issue with it. I know this is bad, but if I'm playing Sapphire Wheel and I'm at 18 in ink and then they hit me with this, I'll be pissed, bro.
Dude, I would be glad because then
You
someone
play this
made an
with John-
unplayable card
Yeah.
playable. Yeah,
Eddie, don't Eddie, stop.
Bro,
Stop
let's
encouraging
just
me,
say if you guys are doing good, you shouldn't see this in the top tables.
yeah. If I lose to
This is
this,
ass.
I'll take that.
If I
'cause
face this
that
round
means
one.
I played a horrible
If
game.
you face it round 1, then you better go undefeated the rest of your tournament, buddy.
Hey, you know what? That's peace.
Yeah, that is peace.
That's peace.
Next. Let's
Oh,
go.
But
I
like,
can't
but
wait
I'm
to play it
telling you,
against
I'm telling you, if they play that against me and I lose, that's hate. I'm gonna be mad.
Hate.
No,
Oh, you're gonna hate me.
I agree though. This should have just stayed out of the game. I agree. Like these cards are very toxic.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, out of if are we in agreement that that should not like that game design is
Yeah.
not fun, right?
We already have this card.
Yeah.
Now we're doing
But
This was already
the-
in the game. So why do we have that?
The funny thing,
I
though,
don't hate it. I
The
don't
funny
hate
thing,
it,
though,
'cause
I
it's
was
not
telling
real.
you when we're at Drewby's is I told you if they do ink destruction, I would like it for it to not be in the discard.
just-
It to at least be back in your hand. At least that way it
Go back
doesn't
to
feel
your
that bad because at least you get the resource back and you can re-ink it if you want to. So
It's crazy. It's crazy that we were talking about it. Like, watch, they're gonna make something.
yeah.
2 days later, that's what we see.
Yeah, because imagine if this goes to discard, like that would feel way worse. Like
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what sucks about this card. It's like it's literally in the discard colors and in the ramp colors. Like,
Yeah.
it's so
What's the
fun.
next
yeah, but this helps. Green blue is good into like long stall decks. Like this doesn't help.
Yeah.
They gave them a card that into decks that they're already good. This doesn't help their worst matchups, which is aggro. So green blue's gonna
Yeah.
stay in the same spot in my opinion. So
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's a dead
Alright.
card.
yeah,
Don't worry about it.
yeah. 3 drop. Ahi. I can't even pronounce that. 3/2.
Denahi?
Reckless resist 2. I feel like this is. Oh, I
I
thought
think
it was
it's
I
pretty
like
good.
this card.
I
I
thought
like
it
this
was a
I
card.
think it's good.
That can be
Hey,
good,
does it beat Calhoun really well, right? It kills
Yeah, it
Smees,
will.
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't die to Smee.
No, it doesn't.
Right?
Doesn't
Doesn't
that
Doesn't
is
die to
me, doesn't die to
Fox.
Calhoun.
Doesn't die to Fox? No,
It's
he
a
does
good
die.
buy
He does
if
Fox. He
you
does
are
the
playing
Fox.
Ruby
Yeah,
Steel.
it
So
dies
this
to
is for
Fox.
you two people in America.
I'm playing this with Thebes.
Lorcana
I'm
Dad.
going pop, pop, pop.
Is it Lorcana Dad? Yeah, Lorcana Dad's on.
It's for you, Lorcana Dad.
It could be decent. 9 drop bell.
Oh my God, is that the
7/7.
bell?
Quest for 3, shift 7. For each item card in your discard, you pay 1 less to play this character using her shift ability. Whenever this card quests, you may put up to 3 item cards from your discard on the bottom of your deck to gain 1 lore. For each item card, move this away. If we're playing an Oswald build, bro, this thing will be broken. Okay.
Oswald's back.
Yeah, imagine Oswald being good. Wait, what did I say? Oh, he was 5 more sets from now, right?
Yeah,
Any red blue card, just wait for DKP.
yeah.
Don't even try to build anything.
Trying to build it.
We're not gonna waste time. Once again, 6 drop
Yeah.
beast, 5/5 quest for 2.
This is worse than Bell.
Tap 2. Tap, pay 2, banish 2 of your items, deal 5 damage to a chosen character.
Wow.
Booty
That
cheeks.
That's cool.
That really moves the needle for me.
Yeah,
let me tell ya.
100%. That's gonna make me want to continue playing red blue. 100%.
Yeah.
5
Oh, we
5
got-
mana,
we got
6/5. Ink.
Bulk.
Yeah, let's keep it
That-
going.
But to be fair, in limited, right? Like the opening week stuff, that card is actually probably pretty good.
I don't care about that.
Oh, like it's sealed.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can make our
but
we
like
can come with our top
as
10
it-
limited
as it-
list.
Yeah, as
If
it
limited
comes
becomes
closer to the
competitive,
set.
maybe I'll start caring. But right now, don't care.
Yeah.
You're gonna say that. You're gonna say that when you go to a they'll lose when I play that shit on you. You're
No,
like, that's
because I don't. If you noticed, I don't go to like release
He
events.
doesn't go to
anymore.
those. Yeah, he doesn't like those.
I don't like them.
He barely goes to play.
Oh
any-
yeah, I remember the last time we played. The last time I played you, I went 1 drop, 2 drop, and then the John Silver, and you said this game's not real.
Yeah,
It was like Mr. Speed, John Silver, and you crashed out.
yeah, I crashed out. Yeah, I'm not playing that. 1 drop, Toulouse, 1/3. Let's go.
Vanilla, so this is a ship
Keep
next.
going on. 2
Next,
mana, 1/2.
Marie.
Whenever this character quests, you
When
may
you
give
skip, yeah.
chosen character
I
minus
like
2
I
this
like
turn.
the art.
Quest
Next.
for 2. Next. Wait. May this turn. Yeah, bad. This one, Lady Cluck, 5 mana, 2/7
bad.
bodyguard ward. Quest for 1.
It's not bad.
I think this card's not bad. It dies to Sisu, I guess, but we
So
now
does
have
everything.
a 5-drop singer that's hard to kill besides Sisu, obviously. But what do you think, Hector?
It's gonna compete with Cogs, right?
I think
No,
I
it's
think
not competing with
Cogs
Cogs.
Cogsworth is much better.
It's not
Cogsworth
competing.
is
exactly.
better, right? There's no way.
Yeah, Cogs is better. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
All right, Hector, what you got to say?
What you think about
Let's see
this
you
cluck?
holding back.
What do you think about this clucking?
I'm waiting for the price. I'm waiting for it. It's blue steel, buddy. What do you got to say?
What did I say wrong?
Oh man, I keep hearing this people talking about this card. Okay, so the only card in blue steel that you really want to be protecting right now, because even aerial builds aren't really protecting aerial because you have dime, is Alice, right? For the most part, that's your character you're really protecting. Alice gives characters ward, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so it already has. You just give it to Chimp.
This is a 2/7 for the same cost, for the same ink. I'll play Chimpo, and guess what? My Chimpo also has ward.
Yeah. That's
But you could give that ward to someone else since you wouldn't have to purchase it.
You don't need it, right? You don't need it.
this guy.
Give it,
Yeah, I guess that's peace. I can give it to somebody else. Yes, that's a valid point. Like if I was me, I
Give it to
also
your
give it
beast.
to me or something. Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
be-
he has that argument, right? Yeah. But what I'm
Let's be
saying
fair.
for the tight slot, I don't need more characters if I'm doing like an Alice build. I don't need more ward characters. And if I'm not on the Alice build, I'm not on these bodyguards anyway. So that's the issue with that right now.
Yeah, I'll say more for the
But
ward.
I mean,
Lady?
hey. To be fair, I don't play Kiwi Harlan's list. I don't know if you guys seen the like Super Room. Maybe you just had a little bit more of those. I can see that being good there.
I was just saying more for the ward.
But-
Is what I was saying. Like 5-drop singers with ward are always can be
With
valued.
Blue Steel, you want to have characters that are offensive. They're good offensively and defensively. This is a good defensively card, but it's not good offensively, right? Like you're smacking for 2, I guess. Like
Yeah.
when like a Chempo can like with a Cogsworth or like a Chempo with Alice giving a ward, it's like can also like smack someone down. There's that. Pluto, I'm not even gonna talk about Pluto. I'm not changing Pluto for that.
Yeah. Like I said, for me, it's more the ward. Like the bodyguard can work after using. I think it's more the ward because, like I said, 5-drop singers and blue steel.
Yeah, like if you're not like maximizing Alice or you're not surrounding him by Alice and you want to play separate ward characters, it's a good card.
Yeah. I'm just saying it's more for like the song, the 5 song.
Yeah.
But
I will say this: I am in the 20 lower, the blue steel one. I maybe saw like maybe 5 out of the 30 people that were commenting on it be happy, and everyone was pretty disappointed.
Yeah.
I will say that. But yeah.
We'll see. Dr. Calico for drop 3/4. Quest for 1. While this character has no damage, he gains resist +2. James is
It's
high
the
on
other
this
James
card.
tape, no?
Yeah,
Shout out
James is high on this
Shout out
card. He
James.
wants to buy every
James's
foil.
pick.
While this
It's
card
like
has
a-
no
it's like
damage, he gains resist 2.
It's just like a different Lawrence, right? Just instead of having a
It's
more
worse.
attack, it has.
Yeah.
No, Lawrence is way better.
What?
Lawrence is way better. Lawrence is on 3. Any
Yeah.
questions?
Yeah. Lawrence is better. It's not competing with Lawrence.
I think
And
this
it's a
card.
4/4.
I
Kind of
think this
get
card
you,
could be
Danny.
good.
I kind of get.
I like this in blue still because
Yes.
it's gonna stick.
Yeah. I think this
Now
card.
give me
is
now this to what Danny said, and I cut Lawrence from my deck, but I love with Blue Steel the more 4 drops we get because I'm not forced to play 3 drops or 2 drops because we'll T-point sell, right? So we go
Yeah.
2 to 4. This is a really good body. If you go turn 4, if you go turn 3 this, because you ramp, right? Turn 4 Cogsworth,
Yeah.
Pretty
this
good.
has 3 resist.
Yeah, but like
And
it's
it's
never not gonna have resist. It's not gonna take damage.
And
Like,
guess what? You finally did ping it for 1 or 2.
It
Baymax.
still has
You-
resist 1.
Exactly, yeah.
Obstacles? Yes. I was waiting for it, James. Well, at least in blue steel. I don't know about like amber steel, but purple steel. You guys can do your take if you guys want to play this on 4. Blue steel, play this on 3. And your deck also has Cogsworth. It's really good.
Yeah.
I don't know about the other steel decks though, to be fair.
No,
At that point, it becomes a cool card.
I wasn't
Yeah,
making.
think
I
it's
wasn't
got
making
some
fun of him about this card. This card can actually be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was making fun about the spaghetti dinner. That.
that one. Yeah.
That's the
That-
doc
And
And the
spaghetti
turtle,
package.
yeah, a little bit. We're making fun of it. Oh no, you weren't. Yeah, no, that was.
Nah, I wasn't. The turtle. I also. I don't think it was cracked. Like he was saying. It's just the thing is he also says that they were like broken. Like he says
It's
that.
just-
Yeah,
They're not
over
broken.
exaggerate talking
Yeah.
about cards.
Yeah. But this card,
Yeah,
yeah, it
this
can
is
be
good,
good.
good stats. Good stats.
Good card.
And here's Bolt, right?
Another
Oh,
bolt.
ship.
Yeah. Two cost 1/3. Quest for 1.
If he has no damage.
Whenever this character quests, if he has no damage, you may draw a card. Then choose and discard a card. So obviously, if we want to play this shift line, then this is our only target right now. But if he has no damage, like why did they even put that? Like I don't know.
I honestly, I was hoping.
Um,
I was hoping this card was a 1-drop and had that same stat line. Like a 1/3 with like that stat line is
Yeah.
a lot
That would
better.
have been better.
That'd be
Like,
I'm
if
gonna
he
be
was a
honest,
one
guys. The
drop,
whole
like a
yeah,
two
go ahead, Danny. Go ahead, Danny.
oh, if it was a 1-drop, it would have been like a 1-drop 1/3 with this. It would have been pretty good. But being a 2-drop, it's like
Yeah.
so many
I
more.
will be honest with you guys. Whenever I hear the has no damage, I almost think they're indirectly just saying, "Hey, it's for blue steel." It's the only
Yeah.
deck where that kind of just relevantly matters, right? Because you have a Cogsworth and Baymax heal and Popsicles, where you can kind of have that synergy, like,
But you don't have the
oh,
shift.
in here,
Yeah.
heal.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not saying for the chip. Like I mean, like cards in a row.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I think this is like not a bad card. Like, 'cause it doesn't say the draw card, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Food
Oh,
and
but
discard.
it's
discard,
choosing
which
discard.
is
Never
discard.
mind.
I don't.
Although
I
the
don't
one
mind.
drop Simba has been helping me a lot of fix hands, but I mean, but you guys get me when a thing says has no damage. I only think like, what's the only card that can abuse that's probably blue steel, because why is Amber still gonna care about that, or like purple steel, right? Like they just rather play better characters.
Yeah.
But at
Yeah.
that point, right, Hector, you're just gonna play this. This is on play, and it's a
Yeah.
one drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll get a better bolt. And then 3-drop Jafar. I saw this and then I saw the stat line and
I saw this card too.
I saw this and I saw the stat line and I got a little bit upset. Not because
Really?
not because I think it's bad, it's because first thing I wanted was like a better shift target for the shift one to play some stupid shenanigans, but because obviously like for the shift build, like if you want to shift and sing Jafar, like you want a good statted one that will survive. But
Yeah.
I'm not saying this card's bad. I'm
But
just saying I looked at the stats and I was like, all right, this is not a surviving shift Jafar. So
There's
little
literally
bit
already a 2-drop has the same stats.
yeah,
Like
I
it's
guess
pretty
you
good.
can like, I guess like if you're going against Amber Steel and you're Steel, you have a Calhoun or something, and maybe your Calhoun survives or Shmi
Bingo.
survives. They killed your little dudes, and this comes out turn 3, pump your Calhoun or your Shmi, and you can kill Vanessa now.
yeah. No, like I said, don't get me
Okay,
wrong. I'm not saying I was upset because he was bad card. I'm saying I was upset because I was hoping it was a better statted Jafar that will stay alive, like harder to
Yeah.
kill, so we can shift.
Like, if it was a 3-3,
Oh, he'd be
Oh.
broken.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not saying.
yeah,
I
3-3
bro,
for 3.
you guys are
gives
ignoring what I'm
something-
saying. I just saw the Jafar and the stat line. That's all I saw. I didn't see the text. I didn't see nothing. I just wanted to see. I wanted to see like
Oh,
a
yeah.
Jafar 3-3, 3-4, something that lives to shift onto the other one. Now I read the text and then I was like, okay, this card can be good.
Carlos Eddie, what do you guys think about this? I know you guys play purple steel.
Go ahead, Eddie.
It's kind of like another crab with better lore. But I wouldn't replace crab because crab is just you 2 effects when you bounce it. It's maybe viable in the Jafar package, but like Cesar said, the 2 willpower is not good.
Yeah.
It's maybe okay in a tempo steel build, like with Calhoun. I do like that synergy. But yeah, it's pretty meh. If it had it was a 3-3, it'd be so much better.
Yeah, no, I honestly like I'd rather just play crab. Like I get it if you're gonna play like Jafar package stuff like that. Yeah, it kind of serves as a shift target, but the stat line it's already gonna get outed like almost immediately. Every time like you play a Jafar, they're thinking the shift is coming.
So I
And
feel
maybe
like,
this
I
goes
don't believe you
into
guys.
if you
maybe
want
this
to go
goes
fast,
into a ruby steel, or it goes into, I don't think it would go into green steel, but maybe it goes into ruby steel. Maybe it goes into
I can definitely see this a
about
blue steel. And then if you want to go faster, I think it will be a better alternative for crab if you need to pick up your pace.
Yeah.
But
I was really
count it out.
hoping. I was really hoping Carlos and Eddie brought up the crab, because this is what I wanted to say. I finally have a crab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
I
Yeah.
don't have to play hook on one. I can actually play sticky Mickey and give this guy that.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Right.
that's because the
Like
resist
that's
plus
so
1
good. Like
Yeah.
people can actually have challenger. Like this is good. Like I was actually this is biased in blue steel. This is for me one of the favorite cards announced, because we don't have that in blue steel yet. We have an extra weapon that we didn't have that at all. Just like
This with
That's true.
Calhoun's pretty broken. 5-2. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
purple already does it, but like you said, now you can do it in steel.
dude,
That's how-
like giving this on Tipo or the sticky Mickey though.
Oh
That's,
yeah, on
that's
Tipo
so
is
good.
pretty good.
That's
Yeah,
No,
so
it's good,
good, bro. Like value.
Yeah,
a
Sticky
3-2,
Mickey, yeah.
a 3-2 Tipo that
Right,
most of the time just
it-
sits
like-
there and does nothing.
Like it's a good card,
Man, yeah.
just not in purple steel because we already have
Yeah.
that.
I still
That's
think
the only-
I
that's the
still
only
think
thing.
it could be good in purple steel. Like I said, if you need to pick up your pace, you can definitely swap crab out for this. If you
Well,
just
you
need
don't
to,
even.
if you just need to go a little bit faster, because you're still keeping the
I
same
don't think
crab.
hard
deck.
You're still
Like,
keeping the
it-
same
it-
crab effect, but you're able to like pick up your speed. Like let's say our like red blue still sticks around, and you need to go faster for whatever reason because we got better tools. Like you can swap crab for this.
I can see that.
Yeah.
That's
So
it.
I
You
wouldn't
can
count
do
it out.
like a 4-2 split, like a 4-2 split,
Yeah.
same way. Like you just grab 2 extra crabs, like how we were talking about the the other cards.
Yeah, I mean, it goes back
running-
to it again. To
running
we,
out
if
of
we for
crabs.
whatever
We're
need
gonna
more
play
crabs,
now.
you have more crabs now.
Also, the more Jafars we get in steel or in purple, and they just have solid effects, we know what that deck is more viable now. Jafar wheel.
Yeah.
I mean, the good thing,
Yeah.
like you said, especially if they start printing like 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop Jafar, like eventually the Jafar is just gonna work because you can't remove every
Yeah,
Jafar.
no, for sure.
Yeah.
You can't remove every
Yeah, you
Jafar.
go
1,
curve
2,
Jafar,
3.
be like, go ahead.
Yeah,
50 no
yeah.
matter
I'm gonna
what,
play
buddy.
1-drop Jafar, 2-drop Jafar, 3-drop Jafar, 4-drop Jafar. Okay,
Yeah.
which Jafar are you
They
gonna
already have
remove?
the 2-3-4, right? They already have the 2-3-4.
I think so. I think we're
Yeah,
just missing
One that
one.
easy evasive.
one.
Then
Yeah.
they have the snake.
The
But no, then
snake
they
is a
have
4-drop.
this, and then they have the snake
Oh,
on
we
4.
have a
bro.
we have a couple of 3s. We have a couple of 3-drop Jafars, but
Yeah.
you could go 2, 3, 4
we need
now.
we need a 1-drop Jafar.
Yeah, we need a 1-drop Jafar. That's what I'm saying. Like now, at this point, if you go 1, 2, 3, 4 Jafar, like bro, you're gonna shift sing wheel. Like there's no way they remove all 4 of them.
Yeah, there's no way. Sure.
No, we for sure need that 1-drop Jafar because the snake is a shift too.
Oh yeah, it is a
So,
shift
like-
too.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be
that'd
better.
good.
Yeah, 1-drop Jafar, shift 2.
Okay,
That'd be
okay.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get one.
Missing one more to the piece, the 1-drop Jafar.
Yeah, but that's it.
Yeah, good thing about the full Jafar from Carlos, literally like a legendary one. Because I know eventually I was like, you know what, I need 4. I only have 2, 3. I need to get 4. Eventually, it's gonna happen.
I still have my foil one too.
They're only like $8. I still got.
And the
$8.
enchanted,
Yeah,
guys,
they're only like
the
$8.
enchanted's cracked. The enchanted looks nice.
It does.
Yeah. I might have to pick that up.
How much?
Wait,
is
the
it?
Jafar wheel one has an enchanted?
Yeah,
It does.
Yeah.
and
Nice,
it's sick.
bro.
Like $100.
It's so
fucking
nice.
badass.
I might have
One
to
of the
pick
best
it up.
ones.
I got my 4 foils.
Yeah, it's
so
like
I
one of
might-
the nicest looking. It's so from that set, the Ursula and the Jafar were the best looking enchanted.
Yeah.
Well, was it a
But-
lock or no?
What's that?
What's
No,
coming
with
up?
the, never mind. Long Kings is 2. Yeah,
Next-
yeah.
Next
yeah.
couple of weeks, huh, Caesar?
Last
What's coming up in the next couple of
So
weeks?
in the next couple of weeks, I'll let our boy Ethan talk about it since that's his store. Unless he doesn't want to talk about it.
Do you have the picture? to put up?
You're muted, my guy.
Sorry. Yeah. So in a couple weeks, we're doing the.
Picture,
Yep.
Caesar?
I don't have one.
Yeah.
I don't have it on me. You
We're
just have to
doing
edit
the-
it in.
Yeah, we're doing the
Alright.
DLC Extravaganza. It's I think I think it's 70 players is where we get the
Yeah,
max
yeah, it's
pricing. 70 players, yeah. And I mean, from the last few times, it's gonna be the only big event that's going on for like the next month or so until the new set.
You guys could check out their
And-
Instagram.
Yeah,
It's
it's
on
all on their Instagram and stuff like that. Shop's really big. It's got a lot of space, and it's really nice in there. It's pretty easy to get to, and I think the first place, if there's 70 players, is a DLC Rapunzel or not Rapunzel, Cinderella foil. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
So,
nice.
yeah, and then there's gonna be pricing outside of that. A lot of the set champs didn't have pricing announced this time around, but when they got a certain number of players, they added pricing to our set champs. So I'm gonna assume that they're gonna add more pricing to the event as more players sign up. So we're looking for more players.
Probably mainly just packs for 9 through 16.
Yeah,
Probably more
yeah,
packs,
yeah. It's gonna be more packs and stuff like that. But still,
Yeah, so
Even at
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
my support is there already. Like with
Yeah.
all these, it's basically a DLC. Like you're getting
mini
great
DLC, yeah.
stuff. It's Breath of 2.
yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of I'm assuming all of us are gonna be there. There's gonna
I'm gonna try.
grow up. So it's gonna be even if you don't maybe don't like the pricing, it's still good reps because it's gonna be versus some really good players and stuff. So it'd be-
So
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
So-
the whole probably
It'll be fun.
Empire with San Diego, LA.
yep.
It's gonna
So-
be a mini SoCal DLC.
yeah, so don't get discouraged. Even if we hit 50 players, where they're still doing the first place Cinderella foil, with the
Yeah.
second place Let It Go foil. The only thing is that the lower places get a little bit
tapers off.
they get a little bit less pricing. The one where it feels bad is if we only get 30 players, we only get the Let It Go foil, but still not that bad. Obviously, the Let It Go foil
Let it
is
go
still
foil is like
like
$1,000.
No, it's like 680.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean,
So
still,
show
still,
up.
Went up.
still
Show
good
up.
pricing.
Come out.
So
Come out, show up.
222. That's not this Saturday. Next Saturday at 1 p.m.
Yeah.
Why is it so late, bro? What the hell? I just realized that.
So
I know
it's
it's 1
time.
p.m. We're scared. We're like, dang.
Yeah,
it's
1
best,
p.m.?
but it's best at 2.
It is
So it'll
best at
finish
2.
fast. It'll finish
Just
fast.
think if 70 play. Imagine they get 70 players. That is nine rounds.
No, that's still a
definitely,
lot,
right?
bro.
It's not
Because
9.
we
It's not
did
9.
we did best of
It's
2
gonna
at
be
at Drewby's, and we finished at 8 p.m. and started at 12.
That's because you guys slow played in top 8. That's why.
Who?
You.
I was not slow playing.
There was like a 30 to 40 minute break though. To top 8.
It's gonna be from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. if you make it all over the finals. I will say that.
It's gonna be a long day, but that's why they did it on Saturday.
Hey, that's why you get to sleep in and get your energy. Not the way you get your energy.
No.
And then,
I have to work.
We'll put the.
I might be able to get.
We'll put the picture on the screen.
I'll
That way
make
you
sure
guys
I'll
can see
make sure
the.
to edit it.
Yeah, that way you guys can see the full details. But guys, come check it out. Honestly, there's rumors there might be another kind of decent tournament around here when the new set drops. But before that, I think this is all we got. To be honest,
Yep.
So
It's gonna be
dead this weekend. We got this, and then it's probably gonna be dead for another 2 weekends. Because when does the set release? Like second week of March or something like that.
March 7th. March 7th.
Oh, first week of March then.
There's there's a
and
lot
it
of
with a bang, good old fashioned.
there's a lot of downtime between the next set and this. So this next tournament will be fun.
Yeah, so it's gonna
Kind
be.
of bridge that gap.
We have a dead weekend,
Wow.
and then next
Mouse,
weekend
say hi
is
to
the
us. We
tournament,
got stickers.
Yep.
and then 2 more weeks
Well,
is the set.
everyone from the cookout probably will be there too. Maybe we finally get that picture for once.
Yeah.
No,
So guys, if you guys love Lorcana and you guys have nothing, I'm telling you guys, this is probably the only event we have till the release of the new set. So if you guys love Lorcana and want to play at a competitive event, this is the one to show up to in SoCal, 100%.
Yep.
This is your extra opportunity to possibly try to win some DLC promos, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Last
Yeah.
opportunity. These
You got it.
promos might not be around again. So this is your last chance.
I'm just gonna say this, which sucks because I have to get second. But if I get the Let It Go foil from this tournament, I'm gonna play it. I'm not gonna sell it.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
play.
wait.
Wait. Wouldn't you have a playset?
One, right? Because you only play one in the red
You
blue.
need one for a playset.
What happened?
This would have been your fourth Let It Go if you do get one, no?
This would be my
Technically?
third Let It Go.
Oh, it'll be your third.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So damn, balloons, bro.
Why did balloons come up on my
Balloons? You celebrating?
He's celebrating.
How did I do that?
He's celebrating
No.
early.
Yeah, but I'm playing this one.
I
Mark my
won it
words.
first, Hector.
Mark my words. If I win it, I'm playing with this
How did I
one.
do that?
You're gonna see me drop it. Cause it's a nice, bro. Even when I got the first one, I looked at it and I'm like, dude, this card's so beautiful. Like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, whenever someone plays it against me, I'm like, props, bro. That's nice.
That's about
Play
it.
the
We
gold
would
Nicky.
play it, but we know how me and Ethan have experienced sometimes when your opponent is allowed to shuffle the deck and then they can, and
Yep.
yeah, it's just not worth it for me.
Yep.
Well, if I'm playing
Also-
it, I'm assuming I'm not gonna sell it, right? So
Yeah.
There still ain't no way. Ain't no way. I've had people like fingerprint my cards and stuff, put their nails on my sleeves and
well,
stuff.
I'm gonna
so-
tell him. I'm gonna just throw out my deck. I'm gonna be like, if I see them start shuffling, I'm be like, can you please not have a foil, have a DLC Let It Go in there, please? Don't,
That's
don't
crazy.
shuffle it.
And then they're gonna freaking
Do it on purpose.
They're gonna pet that shit. Yeah.
That's why you have a triple sleeve. Hey, triple
I'm
sleeve.
not triple sleeving my deck, bro. You're crazy. That's staying single sleeve.
Freaking
bro.
James is like this.
Yeah. Bro.
Yeah.
Hell no, there's no way I can play like that. Anyways, that's it.
For the
guys.
stream. For the stream.
Yeah.
Yep.
This cuts it.
Well-
Pretty long episode.
It's good.
If you made it all the way right, we thank you guys for your continued support. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. It helps us out tremendously. We went through so much today. Right? We went through all the reveals that have been shown. We went through our set champs journeys through this whole month. Last but not least, DLC promo Extravaganza, February 22nd, Saturday, Top Deck Keep, the city of Riverside, on the other side of the bridge, Tyler. It's going to be a great event. Come out, show your support. Let's get that 70 players, those top prizings. But, as always, see you next time. Keep on cooking, keep on questing. Peace.
Peace.
Peace out.